They will, I say every day, they convince people that we are enjoying the most prosperity in the one. Yeah, man, that is tonight. We know them out that sabotage, no matter them best. They are doing their utmost best. But I was always taught that good will always win over evil. Good will always win over evil. We know that for a fact. It's a proven fact. And today, rest of this welcome to this right. But I don't want to get away as I said. Mark Ward, the opposition leader, the man who is trying, who is telling people that he is the so-called Prime Minister meeting, standing on the stage where no amount of gun lyrics, beer gun lyrics was being heard, and it did a gun salute to the two finger in the air in a country where we are grappling with murder problem, and everybody knows saying the gun songs, the gun lyrics have an impact on the youth. Everybody knows that people afraid to say it and they're afraid as artists. Recently I heard Spagabets put out a video where talking about crime and the youth, they must stay away from it and must do the youth. Yes, but that's the problem. I say messages here, but the message is late. Because they were a part of the problem. They were a part of the gun songs, the issuing of the guns. So I mean, oh yeah, I was listening to you today. Right, but now make you two come with police them break your spirit. All of them was part of the problem, but now all of them are come and ball when the damage has already been done. Them do the damage, them destroy a generation of youths. They have destroyed a generation of youths. So the fact that them still look like now, the fact that them still look like now, means zero. I know that. The fact that them say look like now and come and show remorse means zero. The damage already done. Right? So when we are grappling with a problem like that now, and the leader of the opposition find it fit to stand up on stage with some artists that have no respect for him. And those two artists in particular, Popcorn and Chronicler. She can be baby wagwan. Popcorn and Chronicler do one thing. Say, you can't make money, you can't make a whole heap of money, you can't become famous. But if you are the idiot when you're broke, you're going to just be an idiot with money. And they can come and sing all of the ghetto anthem they want, ghetto you this and ghetto you that. And when it comes down to it, they have nothing to offer anybody. When it comes down to it, they are just selfish persons. Claim that they come from St. Thomas and they have defend St. Thomas. And let me tell you this now. The more people from St. Thomas they are listening to me. I'm wanting to put these facts together. Slimatic. Wagwan Slimans. Put these facts together for me. Under the PNP, St. Thomas was known as the Forgotten Parish. Right, I agree. I love Jamaica, so make sure now for the idea already. Every port is going on the backs. Right? Under the PNP, Mark Ward PNP, Omar Davis PNP. St. Thomas was known as the Forgotten Parish. It was the PNP government that locked down the Good Air movement. It was the PNP government that locked down the banana support. It was under the PNP that St. Thomas was known as the Forgot Parish. So it is hard first for me to understand. How is it that two entertainers who would have known the struggle of a St. Thomas when the PNP locked up Goodyear factory, when the banana company ordered it locked down? How is it that two entertainers would have grown up and claimed to love St. Thomas is now running behind the person they were locking down? I know St. Thomas they love. I know St. Thomas they love it. And improving. And St. Thomas people have to take heed of who have no best serious and hard. I know Popcorn. I know Chronicler. Them the people that's come to take from like with PNP take from. Yeah? Them the people that come to take from. Let me ask you this. When Popcorn and keep him unruly face. Are St. Thomas people allowed to interfere? No. Thank you, boss. When unruly face and keep out there, is St. Thomas people allowed to interfere? No. But at the St. Thomas people, they run out, they're going to give him support because he is one of them. And when it comes time for him to return the favor, he is running behind the same people then that made St. Thomas the Forgotten Parish. He and Chronic Law is on stage promoting the people that will lock down St. Thomas. We rob you of the future, we rob the children of them future. And are fighting against the persons now that come and say, make us put back some life in a St. Thomas. Make we put one brand new highway in a St. Thomas. Make we rebuild an urban center for St. Thomas. Let us create jobs in St. Thomas. Right, I don't know who you are, but you know, seems to be welcome. Back at the class, who there? Back at the class. Why would you, if you claim that you love the people of St. Thomas and trying to fight out the people that is developing St. Thomas, that is trying their best to give back some life and some prosperity to St. Thomas? Why? Oh, that makes sense. And then you run over that and big up St. Thomas. They don't care, they care zero about, I want the people of St. Thomas to listen and understand. Make yourself and say, when them come, Judith Curry, big up yourself. But I'm hoping that amnesia, them just need somebody to put it in their heads and listen to me. Why don't you might like them music? Them don't care about Uno. They don't care about Uno, the people of St. Thomas. All them know and know is that whenever they say them a keep them show, Uno run go buy them ticket and then go and talk who become St. Thomas and Uno cheer. When it comes down to them to represent St. Thomas, they don't do it. When it becomes time for them to lobby and get things for St. Thomas people, they care zero. They don't care. Right? Popcorn and the other idiot. They don't care about St. Thomas people, they don't care. All them know is that when Marky G call them and give them some money, they run Ghana and they take it. It means that they are for sale. It was the People's National Party, of which Mark Golding was a part of, that turned St. Thomas into the Forgotten. Chronicler, thank you, Jamaica. Very same media. Very same media. We go around and sing and talk, sing like him have sense. They're going to realize that the cognitive reasoning is very, very, very low. All for themselves, man. Progress. All for themselves. Right? All for themselves. When it comes time for them to represent and stand up for St. Thomas, they will never do it. Because if them is interested in a the well-being of St. Thomas as a parish, like Andrew Holness and the Labour Party have. They've been interested in seeing the Paul Bogle Highway, the St. Thomas Urban Centre, the Bob Marley Beach Hotel. Oh, that one there is to come in the region because we're not talking about teaching or coming up. Those are development that will benefit the parish of St. Thomas. Right? Those is the first time in nearly 40 years a government coming in and say, let us do something to St. Thomas. And two artists were claim. I mean, two artists were claim. So they are son of the side, they love St. Thomas. Thank you, Kadian. Kadian, I wish you could have said that because I'm content a little more. Thank you, Kadian. St. Thomas people have to learn. So when you don't hear them go road, they're only there to take from you. Kadian, what is your age? Kadian, I don't want exactly, just want your age. It was under the People's National Party. It is no longer the forgotten parish Kadian, and we want to keep it that way. Right? It was in the 40s. You know what? Right? You know you lived through when it locked down. You lived through when it locked down. They locked down the Goodyear plant. They locked down the banana production. They locked down the freeze one. I think there was a Jackie factory out here too. All of them locked down. All of them locked down under the PNP. No, not one single development take place in St. Thomas under the 18 years of PNP. None. Portia Simpson said she was going to build a road, but it would have been a toll road under her watch. So, when them could decide to do something to St. Thomas, it would have cost them. No, Judith, we can't do that way there, no. We can't do that way there, Judith. We have fixed the country from Moran Point to Nickel Point. Everything that I would jam. I mean. You know, listen, you know, that's what you mean, Chocolate. Right? These are the people that turn it in the forgotten parish. And it is the people that know West them are artists who love St. Thomas, come from St. Thomas, are the ones backing these people. He come from. Okay, Patrick, I'm going to pick up yourself, General. Yes. All right, official. No, I don't think how the Javelin come from. I don't know where they come from. I don't know how the Javelin come from. I am not sure. I am not sure. But we have to reason it out to people and we have to say, we have to call out Popcorn and Chronicler and say, who say who come from St. Thomas, who fit try own some property in St. Thomas, who fit be a part of the solution, but they are interested in bringing back the problem. They are interested in bringing back the problem. They are interested in bringing back the problem. So these are for development, right? Not doing nothing for them. Them don't want it. What them want is the people of St. Thomas always left at the same the PNP left them. Chronicler and Popcorn are one in the same. Alright, Mama Joy. They don't love Jamaica, man. I have to start calling them up, man. I used to rate the fella Popcorn, you know. But when we realize that one thing, man, when we realize what they're about. Me take away my ratings from them, I can't rate them again. I cannot rate them again because I realize it. Them is selfish people. They don't believe in a betterment for them fans. Right? They don't believe in a uplifting them fans. They have to keep them fans in a place where they can always take. Right? So, no amount of disrespect. You walk onto a stage, the opposition leader is there, and the first thing out of your mouth is SYM, me a bad man, me have a gun, me have that, me have this. And nobody on the stage could have said, oh man, have a little respect for the opposition leader. None of them. So I'm a little boy, they tell me one thing in a life. They say, show me your company, and I will tell you who you are. So when I stand here, and I call Mark Golding a criminal, when I call Popcorn a criminal, Chronicler, criminal, you show me your company, and I tell you who you are. $400 million that I was getting. $500 million I will Danai Williams get. Criminal taxpayers money that in the 90s. You know? Taxpayers money that in the 90s when the country was going under PNP. One of their main supporters. I call him the Prime Minister. I call him the Prime Minister, sir. Show me your company and I will tell you who they are. Right? No. When you go past stage now, I remember, I was saying this all the way a couple months ago. Yes, Gustav, what? When you go past stage now, and you see the Prime Minister is standing, and you're an artist, whatever, you have to clean it up. Yes, sir.
Good night, sir. Good night. You know, say, get up on a topic with very cogent. I'm going to tell you why. I want you to take out your phone right now. And I want you to go on Google. You're up on a very sensitive topic, very important topic. And I want you to take out your phone and I want you to go on Google right now. I'm going to show you Jamaica a Dolly House and people who support the PNP a Dolly House. I'm going to show you them set up Jamaica to be in a danger of probably needing a visa for God's here as Bahamas. Here why? Bahamas is a no-nonsense country. Go on your phone right now. Bahamas United Artists Union is currently seeking to block a Vibes Cartel concert in Bahamas. Read the reasons why to the public. What are the grounds that movement decided to block a Vibes Cartel concert? Read it to the public and show them why Jamaica Daddy House when Chronic Law and Popcorn do what them do in a potential Prime Minister candidate for Jamaica. Read that article to the people. Bahamas block Vibes Cartel concert, or Bahamas are United Bahamas Artists Union currently seeking to block a Vibes Cartel concert. Read it, Papa.
Hold on, search it back.
Yeah, man, Bahamas plan ban on Vibes Cartel concert. You can write that and you get the same information. And read to the public why Bahamas plan to ban it. Show them for Jamaica Dolly House.
Original good evening of yourself. it goes down to see how them view Mark Walling. When you are a person who commands a space, who commands a level of certain respect, atmosphere when you change is not wrong. The atmosphere when it changes and even the very people, no matter how they operate. Once you have that sense of command of your space, people will adjust. And it shows that they have no respect for Master Mark.
None whatsoever.
No, for Jamaica.
As the opposition leader and the country as a whole. That is why
And just like Cayman, Bahamas might soon put a visa restriction on Jamaica. When they start to look on these happenings and then look on the ban where they might try to put on Vibes Cartel concert over there right now. And the grounds on which they decide to do it.
It says the United Bahamas Union plan to push back by any means necessary under the law against the approval of a Vibes Cartel concert. Step to happen at Fort Charlotte, citing the Jamaican artist's criminal background, despite his 2011 murder conviction has been overturned. Despite, yes, I did not care. He was convicted. And he remember, you know, he got off on a technicality. He was not guilty. Right? Despite that, the population can't come up here. But Jamaica.
No. But hold on, guys. Hold on, Chuck. Despite that, I think what I took from that is it's not about his conviction, it's about the music and the lyrics. Now, let me go as far as to say what Winner was saying. If you're having a certain type of concert and a certain type of event, a Sweet 16 event, I'm not going to have Chronic Law and Topic and Unruly at my Sweet 16 daughter's birthday party. And even if I have him at my father's 95th birthday party, strict instructions would go because I heard that these men have lyrics that is not about gun and violence. But on that night, the only instruction they received from the market chief and that lady was not to use the S, your mother word, because that was the only time that you apologize for saying that. But you begun and you continue to sing every gun tune and every.
Yeah, but make him continue read though, Angel. Make him continue read because there is a reasons where Bahamas state while they want to block it. It's very important to show say, look, what these people are allowed to have on stage other day is not good because political representatives must lead from the front, whether you're opposition or your government. So read out the rest of grounds again, Mr. Chuck says. Why these people decide that this man must be banned from their country musically?
I mean, that policy dictates that the UAP should be consulted before any foreign artist can perform in the Bahamas. Secretary General Ling, Bonnie Ferguson, told Tribune Business that the union does not support Vibes Cartel concern. He added there is a rise in foreign artists who bypass the union and other relevant governing authorities and enter the country to perform. He claims that the AUPA is the only legal union at this time that may approve foreign artists to enter the country. However, to his understanding, the Legacy Union, the Bahamas Musician and Foreign Entertainment Union are behind that. Mr. Scavella Ferguson, sorry, I don't think that person here pronounced, said he to earn his right to approve or disapprove the foreign artist entry into the country because whatever the other union lacked the certification. He said during the quarterly meeting that the Labour Minister, Pai Provarole, about 2 weeks ago, she advised that the union was not certified, which means that the union should not be approving any foreign artists into the country. In our last meeting with the minister, Pia Clover, one of the things that we had confirmed was that one of the things that we had in the last meeting with the minister, one of the things that we had
Our reason now, because that shows that them people that stand for morals that them country and values.
right? but as Angel was saying, and Winner was saying, there has to be some rules. There has to be some rules to what we do. And if you're at a concert and a stage with the opposition leader or the prime minister, you cannot hear the same way as if you want to go dance hall.
And I'm sure kids were there, Chuck. Because
Yes.
you know, politics theory, the kids were there. Because they knew that these people and they wanted to hear. But not only that, I was looking at the opposition leaders' face in the background. And I'm
Yes.
one was here smiling like he first power.
Smiling.
I'm like, Jesus
No.
Christ, bro,
Winner,
let's go.
he was smiling. Do you know what I took from him, Winner? I saw his face like a kid blushing, meeting one of his role models, one of the persons he looked up to. That is the face and the impression I got when I looked at him.
And me control them boy, I watch me boy them a perform. I thought me get from it.
No, you see, what it is, Winner, is that he doesn't care about Jamaica. So he will watch them. He will watch Jamaicans, right, destroy themselves. He will watch the artists, feed the people them with money because it's not his family it affect.
What
He will be sheltered from the consequences of that. He's sheltered.
out of his own mouth, when we had the political unrest, his father sent him to England.
Exactly.
He was never at any risk of facing any of those political wars.
No, the consequences of those kind of action will not affect him.
Exactly.
Now,
And so can I
Those guys are gonna be to his end of trying to
But can I ask you guys a question though? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Come and look, go and get PR in a minute. The message when you open with those people on stage and the song that you sung, the message, can you guys tell me what the message was? Because if I understand what was happening, this is a PNP meeting in Centre. You had the opposition leader and this lady who's supposed to be the MP on stage. And these guys came to sing, to represent for the PNP. Can you tell me, a new Labourite, what was the message of these artists? Please be honest, because I am. What was the message?
the message of it is that under the PNP government, you have to have one rifle and post some shot in Jamaica.
Yes.
That I will
Yes.
That's what I got. Honest to God, that is what I got.
I who don't like it, SYM.
The message is we're going to win by any means necessary, right? We are not interested in policies. We are going to uplift the nation or uplift the people. We just want to win, right? And we're going to use any means necessary. It's a populist approach.
Populist approach, that's what I got. Badness, money, and guns. That's what I got. I'm sorry.
Good evening, guys. Good evening. Another Happy New Year, my
Happy
band.
New Year, sweet business.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. So, if you notice, US even denied Rights Cartel a visa as well. So, it's not just farmers. The USA denied the great Rights Cartel has gotten to him. Yeah, because he didn't want to attend the 67th annual Grammy Award, yeah? And then deny him also. So that really tell you that there's something going on there.
Yes, because they keep quiet from what day. You know, the team vibes cartel under the rocks and what day. Yeah, because they try to highlight this. Because the comrades them now want to put it out there. We have put it out there to Jamaica and say yes. Countries that take tighter grip and they'll go and rule the artists here and then now go come out of the Caribbean and Jamaica. And over time, they go scarf brand Jamaica and some simple country are going to require if you have visa to come there. Because they go artists here and with the portray.
And spies, if you don't notice,
Don't be surprised if you
hold on there, guys, let me say this. If you don't notice, after last year's statistic when the
Major crime.
right, so they put it out and say, listen, crime is down and people are questioning the statistic. Trust me, what really going
You don't
on?
want to hear that. That's not what you want to hear.
But why aren't they questioning the numbers now? Because they are now counting what 40 42 or 43 in the first innings or something like that, and you come with all over the place happy. And I'm like, this is the same statistics. When it's down, you guys bash it and say it's correct. But when it's up and it's something that you guys don't, you like to see Jamaicans get underlined. So your numbers can look like your way.
Why I raised that point, I didn't finish because I am seeing video where police unit are parking up our road and people are slashing the tires of the police unit. I don't know if any of you guys see those clippings.
Happened today in Spanish Town.
Yeah, but I also see the video where the people, the citizens were chasing out the police.
Exactly.
Yes. Right?
Some officers get called for something very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, young
I think that was Jamaica there. So when we have that, winner, and you have the opposition leader standing on a stage, the people have belt out the gun sang them. That is telling the gunman them say all we have to do is wait until he come to power.
But Chuck, did you watch Parliament yesterday? Good evening, everyone. Just give me a second there, please. Did you watch Parliament yesterday? Because it's the same type of approach that Mark Golding is taking in the streets. He took it to the floors of Parliament. He wants to talk to the Prime Minister like the Prime Minister is something why?
But you know what?
That's how we came out yesterday in Parliament.
They might pound that to the youngsters.
Disrespect.
We might pound that to the youngsters.
Winner, you know what I'm happy for? Our Prime Minister was so dignified. Our Prime Minister just stay calm and answer his questions decently and put him in place. I'm proud of my Prime Minister.
That's a statesman.
Yes, you know what I saw when I saw all of them on the stage and how they were behaving? I remember last year I said, the way I see how Mark would want to take Jamaica back, right? Where the election was bloody. Now let me tell you what I see here. If they, God forbid, if they should be in power in Jamaica and death and destruction.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
But you know what? I know that people are praying and our eyes are open. A lot of persons' eyes are open and we see where this is going. And God is not going to allow that to happen.
But it's a ploy to steam up the atmosphere and allow persons who are undecided to stay away from the politics. They are hoping that a lower vote will turn out to be their people. Right? Because if you make enough persons fearful, even labor rights will stay away from the polls. That is what you're trying to do.
Look here.
And it's something that we need to entertain them on. Right? Because
No, he's speaking of war.
It's that ain't gonna lose the war.
no,
He's speaking of war.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, but if him bring it, I'm gonna tell you something, How his tone is as if he's trying to start a war, right? So when a war starts, say it gives rise to you doing unscrupulous things, right? Thinking you can get away with it. So you have to create the atmosphere for a war for it to be able to play the dirty politics.
Dirty dozen, that's right.
Foresight, the labor rights them that we see in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s and the 90s. It's not the labor rights them now. The labor rights now are more militant. Remember that.
Yeah, but me not saying no. If I war, but I'm just saying.
Look here,
right?
look here. The labor rights them now go take no foolishness from our own. We don't want that. We don't want that. But they are not going to take no foolishness from him.
Because I don't think he's not confident of winning this election fairly.
He know that.
That's what I said, they can't win without their dance. That's why them are bring back string down.
Exactly. Them know say
But guys, we are a civil society and these why they are so silent, but if it's Andrew everybody run out, so why they are not?
Listen,
We
there
are
is no civil society. Let me explain this thing. There are no civil society.
Okay, I see you, man, but I am on the very phone you call it.
All of those are PNP organizations pretending to be civil society groups. These groups are set up to hold the Jamaica Labour Party to account, not the PNP.
Exactly.
For example, I'm going to explain
One side.
their councillor built a $300 million illegal building. Nothing from civil society group. 1.2.
But even the IC itself winner.
Over $1 billion gone missing and this said cash it to its corporation. Nothing. Hush money scandal involving $50 million and a threat on an individual life. Plans to come forward with information. Nothing from civil society groups. Then Ryan Trump went in, gave instructions, so he said, listen, don't do this. NIA asking him to step aside. This NIA individual is an individual who was a former member of the People's National Party. So where was he when all the enrichment was happening surrounding the People's more grievous, more serious matters taking place in the People's National Party? And he been silent. What he called it for Trump's resignation? All of these people.
We see concerted effort because we see the media mingle too.
Exactly.
We see the media mingle.
And then you're enjoying, have a good time and drinking and hugging up and kissing up.
Greetings, everyone.
Good evening, Joshua James.
Good evening. Angel,
Joshua.
you're the best looking girl all over the United States of America. You know that, right? What happened? You know, answer me?
I think Angel stepped into the ER for him.
Alright. Alright. So, Chuck, the reason I'm reaching out to you, I'd sent you some photos the other day. Somebody needed. So I want to send you the person's number, and you send it directly to the person.
Alright, yeah, man.
So, you know, how you doing? Foresight, Hotel Roy,
And I know who grace me and present.
With the man.
you go answer, man.
How
How you go answer, man? Sure.
You have money, man. You have big position, you know.
Jeez, please, you know, making money is fraud, you know.
Earning money.
You know, let me just tag on to something that was mentioned. Someone mentioned about media mingle. This has been happening from Peter Flint's days. You remember when Andrew just won, and he was the darling of the public, right? I mean, not that he still isn't, but I mean, fresh, very young community, right? And some members of the media was against the PNP for a brief period, and from they had that media mingle then, when all of them turned out in pink. I can't forget that media mingle at that time. Peter Phillips was there, Fenton Ferguson was there, Cliff Hughes himself was at that media mingle, right? And from there, that media mingle, then the tables turned, and the media need to ask themselves, are we going to be a fair and objective team of people that holds politicians and other persons who supposed to represent us accountable, or are we going to be taking sides, right? I have given up on civil society because Alone and Dumble Samba stated clearly what they're about, right? So I have given up on them, right? So that's one. There are so many other little things that you expect that they would be commenting on. Civil society and other groupings. Take for instance this whole matter of the young man from Central Kingston, Lawrence Rowe. I heard a presentation that was done by oral faith, right? And he was saying, boy, the labor right friend them jump out, trying to make a scandal out of $15 million. But that is not a scandal, it's the illicit six. Here is it that oral tracing is now making a thing out of something that doesn't even exist. And saying that it's a scandal, but something that comes from the horse's mouth, from within the ranks of one of their very own. He's dismissing it. Huh? The ranks of their very own says that, listen, I am being offered this. This is not an outsider who says it. And he's dismissing it. But here is the PNP trying to make a scandal talking about illicit six. When in truth and in fact, no member of the JLP has yet been implicated up until this point. But we can point finger at Ian Hales, we can point finger at Dwayne Vaz, we can point finger at other members of their party that has been implicated, including Mark Golding, that did not declare re-rum. That's one of the things. That apartment, that $150 million house that he put in his son's name, right? That Integrity Commission didn't have a problem with. But Andrew's son name, that is on a thing that Andrew has nothing to do with. Because his name is a director, I see as a problem with it. Right? And so we need to ask ourselves, do we want to be fair and objective and have a better society? Or is it that we want to be in support of the party that we love? And this is the question that I would want to pose to these people. Right?
But you already know the answer, Joshua.
But I still want to pose it to them for them to do some introspection.
Because, as you rightly said, you're quicker to make a scandal, or try to create a scandal out of a rumor, right? Than to call out the facts.
When it pertains to the JL.
Yeah.
Right, don't leave that far.
Joshua,
Yes, sir.
remember that Dan Anderson, the one who, Mr. Polster, he was in a room telling the people National Party to unite. Remember?
Right. And it shouldn't mean anything to him.
Ingram, how long? And it's a graffiti. You know this is PNP.
And you did what I started to Joshua. You leave out Miguel Philip as well.
Right. And there has not been one member of the JLP so far. And Oral Tracy has chosen to overlook those and still be pointing finger at the JLP. And it shows you exactly where his brief, the kind of brief that he's wearing. An orange brief. He's not a journalist.
He said if $15 million is no hush money because it does not involve taxpayers' money. It's only caters for taxpayers' money. And I'm saying that when you brought up the importation of ice, was that involving taxpayers' money? No. It goes to show that your level of reasoning is flawed.
No. It's not just the reasoning is flawed. It shows you that he's biased.
But he is. He's a corporate. You don't take a microscope to see that.
Right? Because, and for you to say that because it's not taxpayers' money, then it's not a problem. What it says is that your integrity goes below the grave of a dead man.
Exactly.
That's where your integrity is. Yes, sir.
I want to ask you guys, all of you guys here, a question. Because everything that the Prime Minister is doing to the PNP, they say it's not good enough, or it's not good enough for Jamaica. Why everybody fight against the Prime Minister? Why so? I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to.
I wouldn't say everybody. Every PNP leaning person has an axe to grind. And the reason for that, it's not hard to understand. It's not hard to understand. You know why it's not hard to understand? Because if they praise the Prime Minister, then it will show that he's actually doing good, and they cannot afford to admit that the Prime Minister is doing good. They cannot afford to admit it.
Exactly, because what you're trying to do now, I think it's obvious without the criticism. It's going to it's going to be very obvious that the Prime Minister is doing good. So what they're trying to do, they are trying to distract people from the good that the Prime Minister is doing and point to something else. It's a spin after them.
Look what he has, not what he's doing. Simple. But look what he has.
Yeah. Let you know what him out? No way, man.
The PNP was praising the Prime Minister for bringing the bill for climate change to Parliament. I say that, we need that because, Jamaica, we're situated, we're affected by the weather conditions and we think the environmental change is significant. Now, when the Prime Minister goes, we have been affected severely. We have never seen this amount of rain in the last 30 years falling in 1 year. And it had destroyed some. But it's about can't blame the environment. This was the same man. It was praising the bill just before. And the need for it because we are impacted environmentally because of the change in weather patterns and so on. And when you say yes, knowledge, will point to something that the weather has destroyed.
You know what is eating their heart out? They can't believe that for the 18 years they have been here, they have done nothing for the Jamaican people. And our Prime Minister just come here and he have so much that he put forward, so much that he has done. And if they eat their heart out, then they go have diarrhea and to done.
Yeah, because them a try if we are underperform, he must show them up. So them a try to do him shine. Right?
Yeah, I always say this, and every lie they supposed to, and to don't play lewd.
I mentioned this earlier, guys, and I want to
chess.
let me see if I can bring back on memory. Remember in 2018 when Jamaica ran out of asphalt, we couldn't find any asphalt to fix any road because of the amount of road that will be fixed at the same time. First, I didn't see them, we ran out of asphalt, we couldn't do any more report. You remember that time? You remember that time? Coming up 2016, 17 and 18, the amount of roads that will be fixed in Jamaica will run out of asphalt. Remember? So when them come to us say from 2016, nobody no paying attention to the road them. It is a fact that Jamaica ran out of asphalt because of our road repair program.
Chuck, I sent you the number on the other number.
Alright, good.
Right. The number that is closest to you, I sent it. I know you're a wise man.
Right. So that is the way. That's it. And those are the propaganda we have graphic.
By the way, she need it now here.
Eh?
But she need that now. So if you can look for it while you talk and send it to her, that would be good.
Alright.
Yeah, man. It's true because the PNP has only two things to offer Jamaica. Lies and tax.
Active politician. Charlie's a car, man. Yes, not a chamber, one totally to see it. You see when my doctor Thomas, any rights,
Julissa, what's her name? Jumping. Oh, Jess. Zulu.
Yes.
Zulika Jess has been making the rounds in St. Elizabeth, trying to show the benefits of having taxes on imported goods. After that, she has been doing it all of this.
But the minister has been something in the same area.
Right, but I'm saying that the leader of the opposition came out and said, well, it's not needed at this time, after Nathan said it. But after that, but after that, Zulika Jess has been going around championing it and meeting people in bars. I have a video when she's in a bar talking to people, right, and showing them the benefits of taxing imported items. Right? What we need to do, we need to show people.
Sometimes you have to wonder.
We need to show people why is it that mistake. One is hard. Because we live in a global environment and we have treaties with other nations. We can't just get about tax goods up. Right? And it's going to be harmful because if I'm an importer and I have imported $10 million, $20 million worth of goods, $30 million worth of goods, and the government tax me, all I have to do is pass it on to the consumer. So it's going to cause inflation to increase.
That is what for them not to know better and them take advantage of the ignorance.
You just wake up, Angel?
No, I just came out of the ER. That's what happened.
I'm just messing with him, man. Chuck told me before, when I was telling him that you're the prettiest girl in all of North America. Next to between you and Marcia, you know, share it. You know, between you and Marcia.
Please, I don't share my beauty with anyone. Hi, Marcia.
Hi, Angel.
See,
That's why I'm not in the States now, you know.
See?
What you doing, hubby?
Ah, jeez, I'm up there too cold, Joshua.
You must be wrong, man. You must be
Man,
wrong.
I'm going to go up next.
Mr. Joshua James, just a minute before me load the chain and that, because in relation to that Zulika Jess, is a joining lady catching after straw, you know, because other than coming up with a flawed or supporting a flawed policy, she's also a mischief maker down here in Northeast St. Elizabeth, because what she's doing right now on social media is trying to discredit the works of the Member of Parliament. And by right, and in fact, the Member of Parliament should have done himself more justice by highlighting the weaknesses in terms of representation of Zulika Jess, PNP councillors across North East St. Elizabeth.
Look here, no see England sleep in their box. What England
How this man, how can I disrespect them here, man? I'm not going to read with none of them, man, that decide that Jamaica must not go forward.
We can accommodate it for 5 minutes.
Mr. Ingram, you were here earlier calling us liars. What lying to?
Okay.
Why is it Jamaicans can't have a respected discussion on issues?
But if you're going to call somebody a liar, Mr. Ingram, that was not respectful.
Let me answer it.
This is the one that I made a video about.
Mr. Ingram, it's difficult to have a discussion with you when you are coming to spread blatant lies and you're not ready to take correction. It is difficult.
I have absolutely no reason to lie about anything.
Then what?
Joshua, I heard Joshua just saying something which are in fact blatant lies.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram. I am taking a brief, sir. I'm to let you know that I don't believe that you come to tell blatant lies, sir. I believe you are confused and a little bit.
Hold on, Angel. Let me answer to one gentleman in the chat. Mark, I have sat and I've listened to you on the PNP platform. And then you're talking about when you come over there. I have had you on my platform several times and we have discussed. But yeah, hold on, I talk to Mark in the chat. But yeah, when you come on the PNP platform, you discuss how we run your change your bad when you come over here. That is not true, Mark. Listen to me, Mark. You see, if you're willing to tell lies to the cover to get acceptance, well, when you come over here and that goes, I will not accept you.
Right. When you're finished, Chuck, I'm very interested in discovering. Notice my adjective. In discovering what blatant lies I told. So I'd like Christopher Ingram, to.
The name is Ingram and Ingram. Noel Ingram.
Oh, it's not Christopher Columbus Ingram. Sorry, man.
No. You just said that while people were putting to the prime minister, people were talking about false things which don't exist. While
No, man. Be very clear. Be clear. Pertin, what exactly?
you said the issue of the man when Lawrence Rowe saying that the man they offered 15,000 plus
15 million, sir. 15 million.
15 million, sorry, 15 million plus wow. Can you imagine it? Oh my god, I just heard a cup on the arrow. My god. Yes, you just said that Oral Tracy was missing the issue, treating the issue about Lawrence as trivial, but not your word. But at the same time, the Prime Minister issue was fictional, something like that. And I'm saying something is the big problem. Alright, let me respond.
No, and that's a response. How is it a lie? You said the man tell a lie. Where's the lie?
Can I respond? Can I respond now? The issue of the Lawrence Rowe said that they offering 15,000.
15 million dollars, sir. Changing the figure.
You see, don't me realize that hold on now, Ingram. Don't me realize that you are blatantly.
Allow me to speak, please. Allow me
Mr. Finley. Hold on, that's what your time, Mr. Ingram. Hold on, Mr. Finley. With all due respect, Mr. Finley, you don't need to market the Labour Party debating with Mr. Ingram. Doesn't matter whether Mr. Ingram opposed somewhere that was said. Also, let me tell you why. Mr. Ingram is a habitual liar and also a convenient liar. Why we know that Mr. Ingram no admit to nothing factual. And Mr. Ingram, we appreciate you in the audience and not in the box. Please allow for another Jamaican who we never talked to before come and advise a concern. Probably similar to yours, but we just don't want to hear you, Mr. Ingram. We just don't want to hear you.
So hold on.
It is not what the reach
Hold on, guys. Idiosyncratic. Hear me now. I understand your position, but I think if a person is going to call me a liar, I have a response to defend my position.
Absolutely.
Right?
But
So
Joshua, go there. Let me just remind Mr. Ingram who he is. Like it's called, sir, you only come on here to deflect and to distract. And I realize Chuck, I don't love to come on Chuck live to deflect and to distract. But I'm gonna allow Joshua to answer you and to correct you. And then we don't need no more deflection tonight and no more distraction. Catch up Joshua.
Hold on. Listen to me. Joshua,
Make Joshua correct.
you just get him more time back.
Yes, ma'am. Make Joshua correct.
let him finish because when I hear nonsense, you crush it like a cockroach. So
That's that.
you continue, Mr. Ingram, because I'm here to kill that nonsense that you come up with.
But you can't have nothing more, Joshua. He already said it.
He said here, or he said him I going to explain to us because I am very interested to know where the lie is. And that's what I hear now.
I'm very interested in
Ingram and
myself.
you might can tell us where the lie is.
Let the rest of it, because I'm ready.
Somebody's muting my mic.
Right here,
Somebody's muting my mic.
right here in the house.
All right, I'm
Tell us where the lie.
Yes. You said earlier on, sir, that
when the guy named Sportsman, Oral Tracy, make mention of the Lawrence Show, 15 million and two other offers to him, which are real institutions. But when it comes to the private institution, it's fictional and
I'm listening. Continue, sir. I'm listening. Somebody, he's muted. Somebody unmute him now.
I don't mean muted.
No, man, his mic is muted. Somebody unmute him. I want him to finish.
Continue muting. Yes, they continue. I'm no mute. Yes.
Yeah,
When I come up the phone, I speak. I speak.
You speak with what? No, he's muted, you know.
I am
Before you're muting yourself.
somebody. No, I'm not. Someone is muting.
Guys, stop.
Someone is muting. You don't know who's muted him. Just let him finish. Someone is muted.
Gentlemen,
Yes,
gentlemen.
Hey, guys, I want to hear the line. Guys, don't keep up muting them. When I finish, hold on. This is rather interesting.
We're hearing you, sir. We are hearing you. We are hearing you, Mr. Ingram. Continue.
Yes, Joshua. So I'm saying to you, Joshua, the Prime Minister, or current Prime Minister of Jamaica, said that the 34,000 US dollars was not a charity money. It is not a charity money. No,
Sir, hold on. Don't introduce a new conversation. Hold on.
I'm not.
Hold on.
I am not.
Don't introduce a new. Hold on. Sir,
I am not.
just hear me a bit. When I spoke earlier, you said, hold on. When I spoke earlier, you came up challenging what I spoke about. At no point in time did I mentioned that. I mentioned specifically the so-called illicit six that Oral mentioned. I mentioned about the 15 million. I wanted to stick within the confines of that argument because it's on the basis that you called me a liar. So I wanted to stick to the salient point.
That's exactly the way I'm thinking, sir. I'm not deflecting. You said that the...
No, sir. I didn't mention anything, sir. I mentioned so-called illicit six argument. No 34,000 US or Jamaican or any other figure was given. Stick to the so-called illicit six and tell us why. And tell me where I told a lie. You can't introduce something as Angel said he liked it. You can't introduce something else.
Allow me to speak, the man. Allow me to speak. When you guys allow
Yeah, but we not going to allow you to run off on a tangent.
you said
No, we can't allow you to run off on a tangent.
Say, come listen to this. Joshua said something, and you called him a liar. And that's what I want you to clarify. You can't go around nothing else.
Don't forget it, sir, and let's get it on so we can move on.
Right. Feel like
Joshua, you said that.
we will have not to respectfully tell Baba.
Joshua, you said that the Prime Minister's the illicit issue is a fiction, something like that. My words. And but
Yes, sir, I
the
did.
issue of the
I did.
argument from
The man said the 15 million come from the heart mouth. That's what he said.
And so the 15 million came from somebody with the international party.
That he had no evidence of, right? And something, and the 50 million that come from the horse's mouth, he doesn't choose to talk about. I'm selective.
Where's Joshua?
So, if you have a challenge the argument,
Hold on
you
for a
challenge.
sec. Hold on for a sec. Let me knock this out. Yeah, I am here, sir.
Where's Joshua?
Look here, saying gram they grow
Yes, I'm saying, you explain that.
Don't take them saying gram, they can't open my phone.
How do I explain what?
You don't have to ask question, you come to challenge.
Joshua, I'm saying that you are lying. I'm saying that you are lying. Okay, you're lying. You're suggesting.
Mr. Ingram have a platform. When he turn on him like this, young and he start acting people foolish. And when we have him, we have to have some patience to make people realize that this man is an idiot. Why you
But
think
Cliff proved that. Cliff Hughes already proved that, and I made a video on him. I made 2 videos on him. If you haven't watched it, follow me and go watch the video. We already proved that.
Yes,
And
sir.
why are we entertaining him, Chuck? I gave him 2 hours on this live tonight. I gave him 2 hours to come on this live. I think it took 2 hours, you know, guys.
Yanchel, I was
So, don't wait.
Hey guys, I am so disappointed with all of them, including Joshua and Chuck.
Oh, Chuck.
But
But not this, this.
let me argue to Angel. Let me argue Stephen. Let me argue.
let's read that.
Earl, please be quiet a little bit, please. Just allow me to speak because I'm going to start throwing out of the box. There are too much labor right in the box. I don't can have a conversation. What can Ingram tell anyone I don't know can say? Foresight, Joshua, Chuck, Gusto, Nathaniel, Angel, Marcia, Earl, what can he tell you guys on the can defend? On come here, on just a make it was very distasteful a while ago. Nothing came of the conversation. And as Chuck said, the man have a platform. When he go on the platform, he's going to go over there and regurgitate whatever he wanted to say here, or he has said here. You understand me? You don't have to learn to have conversations at election here. No, something have to be more tolerable. If you can't manage, you're going to stay out of the box.
And
Yeah,
that is,
this is what it is about. TikTok is about debating, shutting the shit down.
but
Every day
but
can't
Nashika,
be the same.
Nashika, that is why I asked them to let me and him alone go at it, because what he's saying is
Get
nonsense.
out of your emotions, leave it alone. We don't have 170 people here and nothing came of the conversation a while ago. When the man go back over there so and turn on his life, what is going to happen? We have to try to set we have to, as Chuck always say, hold on the angel, as Chuck always say, let us draw them out and embarrass them here that their argument is of no substance. And we do it all the time. We do it all the time. We teach and teach them all the time. Yes, you might go chat shit. PNP chat peer shit.
That's all them
All
chat.
the time. Peer shit. And Chuck has been trying to get 1 point across. And up until now, nothing will come out of the conversation. He said Joshua is a liar and he's been trying to explain that Joshua is a liar. And up until now, we can't hear what he said Joshua lie about. Right? And he's going to leave. He's going to leave with that same thing. Said Joshua liar.
Shika, no. He was deflecting. He had no intention.
He was not deflecting while he was expanding his point, because he was talking about the illicit things, but what he wanted to do was to make the conversation more substantial by bringing in the Prime Minister. That's what he was doing. So what you guys should have done was allow him to speak, and he said the only person that were charged for anything at all was one name, Michael Phillips. And then people there, when they if he want to say, oh, why is Prime Minister is in court? Why is Ian Ailes in court? Guys, enough is out here. He was not, because Earl kept jumping in and I said this Marcia they jumping, everybody are jumping and the conversation it just never makes sense. And it don't make no sense. We come back every single day. Come and talk to yourself.
No,
Come on, guys.
Lashika, he was given the chance to speak. He wasn't saying nothing. At one point, he was being muted. No, that's the chance.
I've been here all evening. I've been here all evening. I have not been commenting, but I've been here all evening. I've been here. We see exactly what happened. We hear exactly what happened. Come on, guys. Joshua in the back, sports side.
Let me justify myself now.
You will are not intelligent people with facts.
Sister, alright, but listen to you now. Let me justify my side. My sister, My sister, with all what you said is very right. Only if the person was never Mr. Ingram. My sister, you make so much sense. But only thing is, had it been somebody else who is not Mr. Ingram, then
Check
you could have
Ingram
sister, hold on.
One of the
Me hear
things,
you know
no,
that my
no,
part. Sister,
no.
sister,
One of
me
the
this
things
is
that
my
you
part.
guys
Me hear you.
don't know,
My
one of the things
sister,
that you guys don't realize,
sister,
one of the things that you guys don't realize is that people follow these people come on these lives. They do that.
let me clear my
Follow
part.
them.
Sister, we have been speaking with Mr. Ingram, not sincere only from before. You have said the conversation never got nowhere. Then you tell me where would I reach with Mr. Ingram, even with any facts that would have been posted to Mr. Ingram. You feel the argument would have go somewhere? No. The life of sister, the life would have mash up because there would always be a pushback with another lie. And another pushback with another lie. I
guess you're
just talk about the life that dispute, sister. You talk about the life that dispute. You have to understand the topic already developed before this guy came in the comments did more pertinent to Jamaican affairs. Why you want we to compromise with Mr. Ingram nonsense? Sister, sometimes if you just relax and stop. You're not tired to see Mr. Ingram's face. We don't need to disseminate information with Mr. Ingram. Sister.
Gusto, hold on. Gusto, hold on. Here what happened now.
Okay, here what happened now. I am going to exit and you guys continue. Have a good one.
Lashika, that's your decision, but I never really want you to leave. But, you know, I can't tell you what to do. But what me I say now? We're having a conversation. No. Well, I know this man coming, show we have now. No, like what the new topic is going to be back and forth between no, let us just go back on the topic that we were on, right? And that.
Side. Chuck and you guys were having a very, very depth conversation, right? And he just came in when I came back from the ER. I said, "What the hell happened?" Because when I left to go in the ER with my patient, it was a good conversation. Joshua wasn't even on us yet, and then I came back and the whole thing changed. It's not all the time that you were in a teaching moment, and then you went into I don't know what that was because he had time to explain himself, but I think he was just joking along and dragging along. I don't know what that was.
We're talking about man holding stone, what it means. Then we move on to something I think we're talking about. Chuck started by talking about the artists, right? Right? And Mark Bowling and the tone and what it means for Jamaica. Very good conversation. We are transition to something else, but I don't recall. Can we get back to that?
Alright, let me add something now. Let me add something. For those people who know me know one thing more. I love politics. You know, I find politics in about 20 countries around. Love politics. In any country and any party that supports another country, I can defend it down to the ground because I learn about that and I ask and love political conversations. I love opposing view. I like to debate my point with opposing people. I don't like to sit in a conversation where everybody who is there agree with me. That don't make me a good debater. That don't make me can represent the point where I like to debate with people like Ingram. Yes, we know say Ingram, you can't change Ingram mind. I know that. But as I always say, there are persons that follow them, who listens to them. And in the absence of facts, the person will listen to anybody making noise. So I will not go on the Ingram platform. So when I have him at mind, we have a discussion.
Chuck, let me ask you a question, Chuck. May I go have a conversation right now? Me and you, Chuck. And I sometimes when you are where you are, how we find you on other lines.
right there.
Yeah.
So it load up.
Because
So you see some sections right here. We'll start with
Alright.
the first one that
Have you
says
guys
source
ever
account.
sit
So
down
that
and
means
talk
the
to a
account that you're
person who
buying
does
from.
not pay
So it will
attention to
give you the
politics
account
yet?
number and then the available
Who don't need to
balance.
get
Then
out of the
further
same wall
details. It
in
just shows you the
Europe say
information of the stock that you want to
people
buy.
when a talk
So
about
you need to
politics
buy
have
from
to
the
say
Jamaica
private
Stock
stock
Exchange,
thief.
JSE. And the
People
ticker
want to come
symbol,
and
which
come
is
sit down every
usually
year
the
with me.
letters
So you see
that
this
is a naming
conversation where we
connotation
have
for the
about
stock.
smart
In this
money
situation,
is the best thing
TJH
that we
is
have to do that we
Trans-Jamaican
should
Highway
be doing
Limited.
right now
So the
is to
price on the
always
5th of
defend the
January
private sector and
2024 is
integrity. On the ear of
$2.67.
sense.
And
Every
I
time I
currently own
talk to
Trans-Jamaican
somebody
Highway and I
outside
own
of my political
32,865
you know what they have
units
said?
or
So why
shares
aren't you
of
approach
today's stock.
account?
No, we
Why
move on to
why
the
that the same
execution
argument
date
about
section. And
Iran
this is the section that says place order on
we
or
have to
after
get
the
what
date
I
selected.
never said what you guys
This
were
is when
saying
you
is not
want the
important, but we
transaction
have
to
to
start.
inform
My
life.
sister, calm down.
And I
Committee love you. I'm good. Calm down. Me love you.
please allow
No, we are not just me. I'm
me
not alone. I'm not alone.
To start
I'm not
processing
alone.
on the 8th of January, which is Monday.
Transaction
Transaction of the
These are
is
this
like
is how
2 weeks.
passionate I am
The quantity or we can
This is
do
how
it
I
by the value.
right?
So when we talk about the quantity,
When
we're
Chuck,
talking
you know,
about the
when a
amount of
night
shares
time
that
follow
you want
Chuck,
to purchase. So
Instagram
you're
has a
putting in a
platform. People
dollar
are going to
value,
follow
you will
him.
put it in
People
the
are going
amount
to
of
listen
shares
to
that you
him.
want to
When we
purchase.
have
But
him
if you
here,
want to do
we
it,
are
you have to
able to
figure out how much
debunk all
units
that
certain
they're
amount of
saying.
money is going to
Look
give
for
you.
what
You should just go
with the
down to
girl
the
Tina
value
times the
section
other day on
and enter
Neutral
the
Live.
amount of
Lucia
money
just
that
asked
you
her
want to
one
spend
question
to
and she was
buy the
unable to
stock. So in this
answer. And I'm
tutorial, I'm
pretty
going to
sure
say
with
I
many
want
of her followers that she
$1,000
is a
worth
dumb
of
ass.
Jamaican
And all I'm
highway
saying,
stock.
guys, that
So
we
that
are
means
being
when I get
tolerable,
$1,000
we're
like
in a
this is the
system where
amount
we
I
have
can
to
spend. And I
debunk
put it this
people.
way because if you're going to
Yes,
do the
the
dollar
government
cost
is working,
averaging
but we're
method
still
and you
on
can
the
watch the video
fence
up here to know
because of
what dollar
what they
cost
have
averaging
done
is.
to the
This
prime
is the method
minister
that I
and the
use
Jamaica Labour
anyways.
Party.
And usually I
You
put
hear
in a
me? I say,
certain
guys,
set
not
amount
love
of money
you.
each
We
month to
know on the
purchase stuff.
smart,
So
more
after the
intelligent, and
$1,000,
I'm
you're going
saying,
to
guys,
go down to the
just have
section that says order price. And you can
the
do
guy
this in
in
two
China,
ways.
he go
Market
over the
price
live
and
just
you
like
also
the
have
last time
limit
to hear
price.
them but
So market price
when
is
them
that
cash
the
and tell him
price
to
at
come
which the
and
stock
sit down
is
stay
trying to
away.
sell
And I
it
said, me I
for
wait pound
the
man
market.
and by
So I noticed
respect
that
was
it closes
elevated
like
for him
$2.67.
immediately.
So
Not that
that is
in
what
your
the
honor
market will
because we don't have the
currently
tolerance.
at.
But guys, I am
Let's say I want to
saying,
purchase a specific
sometimes
price.
we
I think that the stock will
Alright,
either
just one question before you go, before you land this. One question before you land.
5 cents.
Alright,
So this
so
is where I
as
could put
member
in the
know,
limit
while we
price.
speak,
And this says
income
that
and
it will
the
fill
income
the
line.
order only if
Why
the
would it
price
be
is less
fair
than
for
the
the people
dollar
to
amount
just,
that
we don't
I
read
put.
and fact
So
check
if
for
I put the
themselves,
market price,
if
then
Mr. Chuck say
whatever
a
people are
lie,
selling it for,
and
or
then
whatever
we
gets
don't
traded on the
read and
market
fact check for
for, then that
themselves,
is the price
accept
that
the
I will
income
get.
say as true.
Usually
How
on
would it
trading
fair
day,
for
you will
me?
see a
how
Q
many
on your right
Jamaicans read?
section
How
of the
many
transaction
No, me
screen.
ask the
And
sister,
the
what me
Q
answer,
is
me answer
usually the
why
list
would it
of
be
people
fair
who are
for
buying
Chuck
and the
and
list of people
others
who are
to be given
selling is
information where
usually
they know the
stated
factual and
as
we know the
bid
factual?
or
People
ask.
without
That is
reading,
basically
not
a
fact
shop
checking
of
themselves
telling
deny.
you that
But why
I
would it be
bought
fair on
this
them?
at
Because
this
people
But why
love
price
is that going to
and
not
actually
negativity.
to
just
sell
People,
this stock
people
at
love
this price.
negativity.
So since the market is closed right now, we're just going to put our price at
When Fabi and
$2.65.
Jaden after the
Next
election
section
is
is
done, you
time
have
in force.
20,000
And
people
this
sit down
means how
and
long I
them
want this
when we come here and
transaction
we speak
amount
about the
or
facts every single day.
this
We can
limit
hardly
price
get
that I have
100
in
people.
stores, how long I
Negativity
want it
still
to
and
be
we eat that the believe that black man is a thief,
my
that a
point is
white man
this,
is
my
a
point
to
thief.
live on the
is this,
platform.
sister, my point is
So
this.
I can
You see
either
anything,
take
anyone will
next
say,
post
whether
until
Ingram or
February
Chuck,
7th,
unless somebody go
2024,
prove it to
or I can
themselves,
have
they
it
will not
for
believe
the
it because they will
entirety
always
of
attack your
January,
talk
or I
to
can
please
have it
your side.
for the
Unless if anybody go fact check with themselves, they can always take anyone away and speak to the people still. Sister, those are the people who do wicked things. Them are wicked. Them know that gets back to our church.
It was about reading. I don't think we would have been campaigning. I don't think we would have gone door to door. That's the way you're going to look at it.
But let me have you're wrong.
I'm just like
You're wrong. No, wait a minute, you're wrong.
Want you to review
There is more empathy
so you're going to back.
there are more people
If those
anything what them say about a gap government scandal, rather than come out and say something. You will find that the JLP will have a harder time put their message out. And that chair try to make it known. Straight up. People love the negative. People love the scandal. You hear the whole thing come out about the hush money scandal. I mean, literally nationwide a fight with that to go down to the point.
Hold on for a second. One at a time, man. One at a time. We can't be having a man this kind of conversation.
No, I'm not fucking be quiet.
Literally have to fight to get into the point where the PNP forced to respond. And no civil society group wants to take it up. RGR never did want to show action. Then I hear them come up on Ian Jackson as an interview. But make a little scandal that come up in jail. And look at, I think Trump did have a, like a comment the same. And look how everybody does jump all over it. Don't think that people need to prove anything. And they know that. So that's why they're out there saying anything that comes to their mind. These are the same set of men them who tell people, say, don't believe the crime numbers when the numbers were falling. Don't believe the low unemployment numbers when the numbers were falling. Today there was a job fair in the Ministry of Health, and them say that gimmick. Them say no go stop. It's a PR stunt. Them don't have these jobs that them really trying to fill and all of that. You're gonna hear them saying that, and people are going to respond to them. And at that chair trying to make you know, don't it feels right to say they are trying to put in jail. And I try to say, yo, we saw the government that know that you have to sit down and fight instead to get your opinion out there. Don't think that nobody will sit down and fact check somebody garbage. I just believe it. That's how the thing said me.
The engineer, one of the reasons why it's easier for them to spirit is because people already are inclined to think negatively about the politics. People have been long time the politicians. So anything that they have, hold on, let me get back to something else I want to touch on. All I want to say there's been a road going around the world for a while, and we cannot relate to Jamaican politics. We're here every year saying, Puff Daddy, all of the black millionaires, you hear one portion of them says, in order to get rich, all of them sell them something. But people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all of them work hard for the money. In a Jamaican politics now, Mark Bernie is okay for him to have money because he's white. But the little black man wants money stone. We have been question money is the same question we are suffering within a Jamaica anyway. It is okay for the white man to have some money. But we have been question where the black man gets we don't suffer around with that. So that's what I'm trying to tell the engineer now. So what the problem now, and that one of the things is that media that is pushing out their message, right? The PNP have that media, right? To set things now here, we give a negative perception, right? But with all factors working against us, we have to come up with a critical, right? Or we're going to get on. Oh, man, that's right? Who says? How it is said? Of course, I'm asking how do we get around that? And on Jamaica money, that it is okay for the white man to have money, the white man work hard and pay money, alright. But the black man, we have to question that. That's why they tell us, hey, the other people that say let's go to the devil, but Jeff Bezos work hard.
I was talking to one of the IRA the other day at one of the shares that she said this example. So once you select the stock, we have to stop talking about ourselves and get into uncomfortable spaces. Once you select continue, it's not going to take know what the government is doing. We need to start voting that is. We need to start seeing that at the after football games.
Alright. Don't
You understand what I'm saying?
Don't about the church the public.
So I'm just feeling we're not in a comfort zone. We're often on the defense, and we just have to. Yes,
which in this case is
it's not comfortable. We're not going to always endure comfort.
Better motions. And you alone we are to now.
Right? We're not going to always encounter better nice conversations. But when we actually message,
When we do, and we cannot be afraid of a debate. We know the people. We know the people that they lie, but as we say, there are always persons behind them. And we speak to them. When we speak to them, we speak to the person behind them. But they still want you guys to answer the question, why is it okay for the white man like Mark Holding may have no money, but we have to question and to hold them rich?
let me show you, let me add to that. The average brand owns a clothing line, and he was charged for worse than what the army was, right? Kidnapping and all of them something, trafficking, all of them something, and he's out on bail. He's out on bail. A white man, when him and his partner, whoever, he's out on bail. But guess who's not so? And this is what we have to fight. We have to fight, Andrew. We have to fight.
Everybody, good night.
When we don't talk about ourselves, hear the questions that we have to hear.
Basically set a specific price that
Right.
price we share.
Why?
I always
You know what even though
Hold on, sir. About the lead of the land first. We can't see a big joined up.
okay.
This was in the line.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, man. I want to keep it know. Someone said earlier that the challenge that we have is and I'm perfect for
in the queue. So what I
that partially,
price
but the truth is
based on
the PNP are
43 cents, which
please
mentioned
and
is the most
again alone and up there as I
next
must say.
section
Your
time force, which is hold on. Your program force 4. You
they
guys
have
have
a
specific
voice
table
for every part of a set.
or you can go to the week or day or if, for example, you select the 2 is not
the arm
today,
they
then
have
it
it
will
in
continue
all
in
that
the
first
first and the 30th of October, which is the end of the day. Say
So
for
a lot
example,
of
you
times
set
when
the
you
order
hear
at the
person
start of
coming on,
November and it
it's
will
not
fulfill
because the
then your
rest
order
what
will be
necessarily
first until the end of November, for example.
what is being
So
said,
that
what
is for
is
this works. I always
intentional
just set it
for the
as
people national
the
party,
date
just
that
as
is
a strategy
the date
by
that is
them.
there, which
How
usually
Communist Party
defaults
operate their own
1.
established.
Then after that, the last section is the
So what
which is
actually does
yourself
is critical. Just that I don't believe that our
once
strategy
everything has been out about,
spoke
you
is
just go ahead
coming.
and select
This is where we have
continue.
meetings
Once
behind
you select
that will
continue, it's going to
determine
take you on the
what
next
to
screen
move
for you
forward.
to
And she's
basically
correct.
view the
We
information
have
you
to
want
begin
to
to
put in.
learn to
So
educate others who are
just
of
check
that
this, make sure
version.
that
No,
everything is right,
if we
everything
only
checks
esteem
out,
persons
and
who are of the
everything
PNP
matches to
that
the
we are
agenda, you
of
can
the
just go ahead and
prestige
select
among ourselves and we're not achieving
once you
much.
select
In
continue,
fact,
we'll ask you to do your verification here, which has
we're
verification to
taking
end
the point.
up
Yes, whilst the 200 persons or even 10 persons in the past last year, but they never know that. And the controversy, we could have achieved far more.
then
If
see process
somebody who is of a total
once I would have done that, essentially
we have to something and we'll lay the groundwork and
order is going
we're going to allow
into the queue of the
however
section.
these are the roads.
Somebody on
Right?
the other side of my trade with the price that I want, which there is, since we check the queue before we do the order, then my order
And
will
we'll lay the
essentially
ground
be
rules for them.
One of the things that we have been trying to just right,
trading day
for us as bloggers to have a separate right where we discuss ideas
so
and
today is
strategy,
Monday, October 28th.
right? We're forming it a message, a well thought out message strategy, right? As to how we
see the shares
our
and the photography.
Yes, we talk about the lights.
That's basically how we do. That's JLP.
Yeah, but I've never.
At the time.
Yeah, I don't think we have ever got to that place where we say, okay, we're going to be serious, whether we have some people say,
Recording is in. It seems as the investors are happy with the
trying to farm a task which comes that just yeah, financial
journalist and
and if we come to that move that we don't expect we try to farm a plaza
the gas price finally back to $70
and get serious about family.
Of course, I. What's that?
15%
Joshua, right?
Yeah,
NPD stock
how the method will construct.
constantly declined over the past 2 years. The stock had traded as high as $210.
All over there for the platform, we need to play the same game when they play. They play and I try to line for the prime minister. Listen, no, listen, Joshua, you don't have to do it. But we need to play the same game whenever play. And why we say that, there are several videos that Mark would say things that can damage him. Even the one who say, remember when the man address, I don't know how to find that address to me if I don't have the constituency. And I tell them, say, yo, put aside, more than go out with now. And elect me, and when they elect me, then they can go do what they want. You remember the speech, eh? And then somebody will leave me a quote and for this try.
That would be a crime.
No, I'm not saying, listen, just listen to what I'm saying. Most of us are force. You wouldn't be alive. You wouldn't be alive, but you want who is Mark?
Everybody do first. Everybody do first. Because right now, you guys not necessarily
for shareholders.
like that's a question about minutes and nobody is in mind, and that no one will be discussed. Why is it okay for the white man to have money? But we are Christian when the black man gets first. And that must be
Mindset. You have
when they just discuss that.
Good evening, just a jump back. Big well, actually change the regular. I see man, Western Tech, members. Alright. When me ever say
Let's get this
me ever say that one of them on the live, but more listen. You see what I go in America now? Who follow the whole thing with Trump and who more than people when quit the job. One thing about America, going to some civil disobedience, big the people in Jamaica. Don't be fooled by the PNP party.
International investors can have direct market
Don't be fooled by the PNP party. We are big Jamaica. Because a whole man who sees and if we can remain from
But the JSC said more brokers will be coming.
I wonder if they're going to understand. We are talking about everybody who the money but we will understand and see and at least use and what we can't afford to make this a government a whole one government with a sure.
Well, let me give one mark about
in the comments. How to start investing. The link is in the description. Let's get this money.
Welcome back.
Let's get this money.
So, man, send us a request, man, because I understand you seem to be having a lot to do. Then come up, man. Mark said, I can't do a listen to Mark. Mark said, you are not in this world comfortable with the PNP because they are nicer to me. Okay? Now, I have never been disrespectful to Mark. I have never entertained Mark over here. Ma, I will never use that, but it's going to the God still. But it's here. Explain for me what you mean by balance.
Alright, so in my turn, right?
This episode of Taking Stock. 2024 was a big year for business. So what are our top business stories from the year to discuss? And what stocks do our analysts have their eye on for 2025? It's Taking Stock Year Review. Creative experience.
And the other part, they're saying that it's like he put them aside, but the people don't in the meantime, like while the crowd were in the heart of the start. So, your question, that you just asked, I was just saying that people are disgruntled. Why you ask the question, why
But don't you?
So I was answering you that because some people are disgruntled in saying that Andrew not balancing the scales. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, but all right, let me go back a part of what you're saying. Do you believe that over the last 40 years, we have 18 years of a PNP government plus 4? Do you believe that the PNP was balancing the scale in those 18 years?
I be frank with you.
That's
Just be honest. I can't have a discussion with you on things that I don't know. So I'm more like a friendly man. So
let me give you a crash course in the night. And everything that I'm about to tell you is easily researched. And you can go back to it and say, if I can tell you one lie. The PNP in all eras, in 1989, we could have gone for the 70s now come back in the now go so far. In 1989, the PNP inherited a murder rate of 433. Up until 2007, when they lost an election, it go as high as 1,608. That is 400% increase.
Chuck, when you're finished, I'd like to say something. I'd like to reason.
Yes, 400% increase in murders, right? We lost 40% of our GDP. We lost 44,000 businesses. We were unable to invest in health, education, national security. All sectors suffered because PNP in none of the era has ever focused on building an economy. PNP practice give a little here, take it back over here. Give a little here, take it back over here. Right? 2008 when it came in as the first thing we have to is start to live with our means, protect the debt from with debt. We have pulled it back, but we have spent 75 cents out of every dollar we collect in debt. Who's calling say we have to stop? Bang your bell. Bang your bell. Right? Who's calling was forced to return to the IMF in 2009? When the IMF came and looked at our books, them said 75% of our debts were held in local institutions. Coming out of a time when we lost 90% of our financial institutions, and yet the remaining 10% was 75% of the national debt. There's something wrong with that half of the back. Now, we have Andrew Wallace who came in, and we know we are we have Andrew Wallace came in and realized that the only year we can build the country and build the people with a focus on economic growth. We have to do it. Because that is our baby. We have to do the economy. Yes, some people are going to do whatever while we do it. But we have to build the economy. We have to create opportunity.
What's the question?
And that is what we are doing. So, when you say not balancing, Andrew has created an atmosphere where any Jamaican citizen can walk in the heart and leave out with a skill. Any Jamaican at college can go down to the student board, student loan bureau, and have them tertiary education without being a guarantor. There are billions of dollars scholarship given out by the government. The government is literally paying people to go and get a skill. Tell me what you mean by that balancing.
We are running out of oil, and we have ever so often trying to start analysis that shows that we're going to run out very soon. We do have more natural gas production than we do oil.
I think
But
we're
yes,
here
we're
to
running.
not
And
recommend,
increasingly,
right?
the oil and
What
gas
I
that
realize-
is there
Hold on for a second. Allow it to answer, Chuck.
based on how deep,
Mark?
if it's in deep
I want
water,
it to be a conversation with Chuck.
and
Mark.
then
So, Chuck kind of answered this
for
question.
example,
So, allow him
is
to answer. Mark, are you still there?
still it was the US producer of
Mark?
oil. And it's
Mark,
much
Mark,
cheaper
so there,
to
grab Mark
get
is
oil
collecting
than
some
it
talking
is
points.
to invest in
So
the
make more sense.
to extract oil.
Yeah. He's talking about what people are saying.
We have been producing
And yes, that argument is out there for me. But what I realize, right?
So
A large
it's running out.
percentage
So
of the
that's what it's
population, right? And that's that. What I get from people is that they are more impressed with words of sympathy than they are with acts of care. So meaning to say, PNP have a way, right, to present themselves, right, in a manner artist to hurt, to sound a bit like you're more about it, right, and people are more convinced sometimes by the words than by the action, right, and we find that that is the thing, because, and I'm saying to you already, Chuck, this whole notion, the PNP have been able to sell these people this notion that they are the party for the people. And a lot of people believe that, right? And if you notice, when they do the presentation, right, at the rallies and the concerts, at the conferences that they have, they always talk about not trickling down to the little man and that no benefit to the little man. And even with the, when Andrew gives the discount on the electricity bill, they're saying, oh, that doesn't help the little man tell me. Here, a repetition of things, right, of what the arts of many that even when them act of care, they don't believe the act of care, they believe the words of sympathy more than they believe the act of care. And it is just something that we have to look at, that is the reality out there. You see, sometimes you have to win hard before you win mind. I think some of these things are ignoring the reality. You have to be spelling back popular. Right? So the popular narrative more convincing many of these people than the reality that it has. And that you think that.
It's in the budget.
And I agree with you 100%.
Download my free budgeting template.
So when we tell Mark them I think I know, and Mark up on the PNP, then Mark go tell the comment exactly Chuck tell him a while ago.
But yeah, listen to me, Buster, what me I try saying is that when we speak, as Sheikah said, a couple of times, like in the night, I go up on some people like, well, they not talk politics with nobody. And once I am here, like Sheikah come on, and you know, so they come on because they sit here. You have to see everything. Yeah, people will speak I'm going to do it myself. But if they pop on and here we are talking, grabbing an idiot, you know, somebody are going to say, but when we die, listen to this man otherwise. So when we speak, we're not speaking for their benefit, we're speaking for the listening audience.
What the PNP say if I will attack foolish and give them to the find themselves right now? No. Can I
so.
I'm not going to say wrong.
I think you're right, but I don't think you're getting the fullness of the point. The fullness of the point is that we will have to tolerate the nonsense that is being spewed in public from these persons in order to debunk the lies.
Yeah, man.
Because if we don't give them a platform to speak, a controlled platform, right? In other words, if we allow them to stay in their corner alone and don't entertain them in our corner, then they will control the narrative in their corner alone. But when we say, come, throw it out here, and the people who follow them, right, here it being debunked. Conscience just one. I'm going to say what what they were saying all the while never makes sense, because now that you're hearing a competing point, a point that actually makes sense finally, right? It changes the mind, right? Or if it doesn't change it immediately, it forces them to either research or change it something. I never saw it, right? And why is it that I was creating all the while when that I got here as an alternative? Right? Now Mark said something a while ago, and first I agree, I will disagree with you. That's not the narrative out there that it's not true. That's a PNP narrative. Right? When you talk to the average person, especially those who are benefiting, when I talk to them, right, and you go in their corner, them support them like, oh, it's a good. But the only problem that they have is loads about the argument going forward about the Prime Minister being corrupt. And it's not gaining as much traction as one time either, right? Now, so it's a PNP that is pushing this whole notion about not trickling down, and it is for us to have a discussion, continual discussion, repetitious discussion on the matter to show that what is being said is nonsense, because if the economy grows, right, the economy grows by willy-nilly creating jobs. Yes, that has nothing, right? But when you create jobs, more persons are employed, right? So if you have 50 new persons being employed, right, and each person is going to support a new business, that's 150 persons who benefits immediately from those 50 persons being employed, right? Move on. Because those businesses are more business there's a possibility of expansion of business. In addition to that, then you have the concept that real estate is now going to benefit government. You're going to have no move out of them parents' house, right? They're either going to purchase house or they're going to rent. So that expands the economy a little more. Transportation, right? Transportation is going to be transportation is going to benefit because people are going to be traveling more. Can that person give your mind, please? Right? Transportation is going to benefit more because more persons are going to be traveling, either in their own transportation or by public transportation. That in and of itself brings possibility of more investment, because a man going to buy a vehicle now for jumping on the transportation thing. Clothing stores will benefit because the person is working, he will now have to be spending on it. The restaurant, the farmer is going to benefit, the supermarket is going to benefit, right? The hardware store is going to benefit, the furniture store, which creates more jobs. Either a brand new business or expansion of a job, new business again, and create. And there's a greater need for employees in the which means that the businesses are going to be creating additional jobs, and the economy is going to keep on growing as a result of an economy that's already growing. So this whole nonsense about not trickling down, it's trickling down. Because you're a small man. If the small man gets worked, then that's trickling down.
Joseph, let me point out one thing.
What are the four side? What are the four side? What be the four side? Joshua.
Yes, sir.
You live in Jamaica, right?
That's not important right now.
No, I'm asking a question. Yes, sir. I'm asking you live in Jamaica.
Forever will release.
Alright. Get to me, I said though. Jamaicans as a whole run with negative things more than positive things, yeah? So when you're gonna say the takeaway from what you're saying, the takeaway from what you're saying, everything what you say right and correct. But here is Andrew Holness anyway, 40,000 jobs. And here is Andrew Holness thief some money. Most of the things Jamaica people
No, me can say something. Me can interject. Me can interject.
I want to know.
I don't understand that argument.
Alright, that's
Foresight, Maranga, right, Foresight.
No, that's what Mr. John what is but the floor to please. That's fine. But you just say I want to go to the information that you have to do. Me and you know everything when you say. The absolute breaking it down. But you see how much words you have to say that? You see that's free. That pain is for the poor. Win more hearts. That's everything we just say.
What you just said.
That's really the nature of the business because you're investing in assets that really and truly can appreciate or depreciate in value. We can't give a guarantee. What we can say is that, I mean, it's been performing quite well. I mean, Peter, can you give us a very different about historical?
And we know how important.
Can you tell us
And that is why when they come out in their one-liners, we have to listen to you know.
And you want one Foresight, why you notice that with every PNP, whenever Andrew, that's all ever
Andrew is corrupt.
Andrew is corrupt.
Is that all?
Yes, him.
what I know.
That's a party for the poor. Biggest
Hold
Me can say something.
on. Make him say something Foresight.
the soul that man. That one belief because people take over time. Right? You have some people who need to hear that much. They don't need to hear right? How it happens? Don't
Joseph, that's a facts that Foresight I tell you, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you know.
what?
Yeah, we have to understand. We Jamaican. We don't want to put in Jamaican because PMP are the most negative mind and the most corrupt mind in the country. They don't love their country, they love the parties and they do anything. Just a while ago, me and the American of University of Miami, social and me. Me now born Western St. Thomas, but me listen to them sometimes. Just in the pan them life, they are sent on. And I listen to Mark Golding. You know when just I say the man drown in a patrol, one can go. So being just fish out the whole of the party. Them already a party man, we know, but they only show them. Can they not? Then grow on and attack, a ride, and then not good for other people more propaganda. And that is a PNP. That is a PNP.
Alright, guys, I want to change this a little bit. Do you guys know what happened today with the health minister and the health
In this video, I will be sharing
what
with you
happened today in
all
Jamaica?
purchase stocks using the JLP mobile
We had
app.
a health
For
fair
this, you're going to need a Emma account.
on a
I'll
campus.
leave
We
the
had a health fair
requirements in the
today
description of
where
this video. So once you have your account, you just go to the stock on this page, select trade, in the search stock section, search for the stock that you want to purchase. After you search for the stock, you're going to select it, then you select buy, specify the amount of shares that you want to purchase, let's say 100 shares, select your order type. You can do a market price or a limit price. I'm going to do a limit price. So in the limit price, you set the price that you want to purchase the stock. So I'm going to say $3. And then here, select your execution date. So I'm going to keep this as a 90 and for the duration, select the amount in order to expire. So I'm going to say good till month. So if you don't get your stock by the 29, automatically cancel from the buy queue. So say buy, review transaction, and select submit. So in this
come
seat,
that
you
have
can
waited to
share
get this
it or
country
download it.
because we
And
need
that's pretty
people.
much it. So here I'm
We
just going
need
to select
people.
done.
Let's
For
talk
your
about the
keys that you
positive
should
of
be
what
aware
the
of. You have
government
the
is
buying
doing.
queue and you have the
Let's talk
selling
about the
queue.
positive. When
So
have
the
we
buying
ever
queue
had
is
a
where
government
orders go
that
when
had
you
a
want to
health
buy a
care,
stock. So
offered
currently,
scholarship
somebody
for
looking
high
to
school
purchase
students in liquid farming
150,000
and
shares
six farm,
at $3.50.
from
So let's select the selling
biomed
queue.
to as
Somebody
far
looking to
as
sell
nursing
173,000
degree.
and
When have we ever
77
had such
shares, right?
things?
At
And so
$3.18.
I'm on my way back to
So
my
for
base,
this
and as soon as
transaction
I
to
get to
go
my
through,
base, I'm going to find
somebody has
the
to purchase
nationwide
the shares
report
at
because they had the nationwide
$3.18.
today,
So look at
and
the
they
market.
told
Yeah.
all
Look at the buy queue.
positions that
And if
needed
somebody
in
is willing
Jamaica,
to sell you the shares
and we
at the
don't have
price
enough
that you
people
want,
to fill
then
the
your order will
positions.
be filled.
Angel,
So that's basically
you
it
know
in a
all the
nutshell.
good
So
things them the
that's for
Prime
now,
Minister
guys.
do, and we
Thank you
are
for watching and
commend
see
them
you
and we
in
are
What
the
I'm
next
saying,
video.
guys, you're not getting what I'm saying.
no,
I don't want the life to be about mix up and gossip about
no,
Marcus
but
and Mark.
alright, to this Angel. The other day me and Bridget was on a live, right? And we was talking to this lady, she was a 62.
In general, there have been cases in which
I think the 62 and all everything what we tell her about good about the government and what he's doing, the lady says she's still not voting. So
But that has nothing to do with what I'm saying, though, foresight. I get it now. My father is 94.
I love
My father, I
foresight,
don't mean
me
to
too.
punch you. Me too. My father is 94,
Yeah.
and I don't mean to punch you. 94. And I've done talk about some of my videos with my father. I even offer him a woman to live with what labor right, and he said no. The amount of things I mean after my he's 94. Some people, and like my father, I'm not ashamed to say that, he's a big PNP. And no matter what you do, you will not change their mind. Their mindset is not about policy and a party. It's not about policy and the country. It's about a party. And people like those, all we can do, if you can continue to try and educate them and teach them, that's all you can do. But you cannot force them into the labor rights. You cannot force them to do something when they're in a them to do. And so you know, go over everybody, you know.
Yeah, them not force nobody to be labor right, you know. I will not force nobody
But what I'm
to
saying
vote.
is we're not going
But
to win over everyone. But we have to preach the message. We have to preach and teach and continue to talk about the goodness of Jamaica. Jamaica is a brand, and we were a nasty brand 18 years ago. Nobody wanted. Now we are a brand that
Don't get me
everybody
wrong
wants
in
to
that
piece of.
Don't get me wrong in that Angel. Me not stop preaching good enough. Because me even get threatened over it. Me even get threatened over it. You see me? I mean, not stop preaching same way.
Yeah, but hear me, I say, my life, that's why my life is a certain way now. I'm a new laborite, and I'm not a tribal laborite. I'm a new laborite, and I'm a laborite because I've seen what Andrew have done. I've seen where Jamaica is coming from and where Jamaica is. I understand the history of where we were, and when I have my life, I try to be positive about it. Now, when we say positive about it, we can have wonderful moments when we talk about what
I may join you.
Absolutely, Joshua. You can have the floor, darling.
If I, yeah, thank you. Me too. I get what Angel is saying, and let me tell you why. Because that's where my mind is. You know, we can't be saying you can't convince me and people are setting their ways. That may be true. You can't take that away from what you have said, because that's true. But should we then fold our hands and say, boy, since we can't convince them, we should bother to try and make an effort? No. Because if that's the case, then all we're doing is coming here on this live to come and make up space and talk to ourselves. We have to have a broader perspective than what we currently have. How do we sell what is happening to the country? Right? We have to understand that there are persons who are not slaves to politics. Right? We have to understand that there are persons who are not slaves to politics and political parties. And if they hear it, there are persons with a conscience who will stop and begin to think. Right? There are persons who will say, I never knew this. There are persons who will say, boy, you know, now that it is said, I see it myself, or never. The other day I was on a live, and when I begin to unravel some of the things that this government did, I remember one other person on the live said, boy, you never know such JLP, but all of them something here. Right? First time. Right? Because the PNP has managed to claim paternity for something that they know nothing about. And Foresight just mentioned, repetition is one form. Right? And we must never cease to repeat because the PNP has no qualms with repeating lies. So we should have no problem repeating truths either.
Can I inject
right? Angel mentioned about one moment, Angel mentioned about the job fair today. Put that in the minds of people and let them understand that this is something that, yes, it's going to benefit the economy, but it's going to benefit you, the person who is job hunting, or just simply wants to change your career path, or change the job that you're getting. Right? But instead of sitting here and talking about what PNP not doing, what PNP not doing, what PNP, that is not. Yes, we can do that every now and then, but that should not be our focus. Our focus should be, here's what the government is doing compared to what was not done before.
You know what is the problem,
All right?
We don't have a strategy, right? We're not planning by strategy. Everybody gives their own opinion. But we should have a group of all the other things shown on their agreed. So this is the strategy that we're going to be moving forward. How do you get up to this? Enough of us here, right? I said repetition, right? So something said repeatedly, right? So many people keep saying the same thing. That's what makes up your comparison. Many people saying the same thing. So that job here that going to resonate if Angela alone posts it. Any message that I have, it's not going to resonate as much, right? If Joshua would say it. But if we have a message, let's create a message. This will be the form of the day. And all of us, 20, let's say 20 out of the 40 bloggers are where? Post it. And when I post it for a week, that message has to go viral. And it will have more effect and a greater effect. And we're not planning like that. What we're doing here, we're coming and we're throwing out ideas and everybody have their own idea and all of that, which is good, no problem with that. But we have to finalize on a strategy that all of us will agree to use and get it. We can't get anything viral like saying to the lives. We can't get anything to go. We can shut down any rumor, any lie, any propaganda. But that's we have to take a more structured approach to doing so. Right? And that is what we need to agree on.
But I agree with you, but let me say that about what you're saying about making videos. All the videos that I make, right? You guys and the videos that Chuck make or whoever makes it, it's the same thing you just said. We support each other and we repost them, we send them out. So we are doing that now. We are.
When you make a video, Angel, I don't get it.
What?
Wait, listen. We don't have it. Are you not when you make a video? You can say you put it in that group and we say all of us can do it.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
So you have to say what you do now. You over there so do your own thing. That's what the one side that do your own thing. Me the one side that do my own thing and all of that. It's going to harder. It's going to be more difficult to get it out like that. You have some people don't post videos like they don't. You have people who just put on the platform and that's fine. That can be one approach. So we don't have to get everybody. But what I'm saying, we don't have a collective. We don't have anything that we're doing collectively. Everybody has to do their own thing. We don't structure. Then you're going to lose what you call now the effect. Maximum effect that you can get from a project.
Yeah,
right?
but by foresight, so let me say this. I know bloggers and bloggers independently do their own thing when it comes to supporting a party, and it works. It's like this, right? You see, anytime I post a video, Nathaniel, as I post the video, so I have certain people that looks on my page daily. Nathaniel is one of them. But as I post it, it is reposted to Nathaniel. And I could name so many of the other labor rights there. As I post the video, because guess what? I scroll through TikTok and I go on other people's page
Angela,
and I just repost.
I repost your video too. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about reposting, right? Because you make a video, right?
But it has the same effect though. It has the same effect whether or not we're in a people house. It has the same effect.
Because while I might
Alright,
post,
if
there's not an agreement. Hold on the camera. There's not an agreement among about 20 members, so we are all repost this video. We don't have that. We have it.
Hold on.
It does
Joshua,
not
I'm going to let you talk, Joshua. But what I want to say based on what you are saying, right? Where this is coming from is because I am saying that we need to be unified in having a conversation on the positive and the growth of Jamaica. Now, when I go to bed at night, I am not the one to stay up on TikTok at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't, because I got to be up for 5:30 for work. And so I can't stay up to that hours at night. But you guys, hold on. You guys, some people stay on until 2, 3 in the morning. I come off sometimes, same as Chuck and some people. What I'm saying is we have to continue the conversation about positive and growth of Jamaica. But everybody is on each person have their life and the conversation is different. Sometimes I'm gonna wake up and looking at TikTok. I'm mix up and ram, passa. It's different. And so I'm saying, again, we are not getting paid for the people, the 120 people out here, guys. We are doing this out of love for the Jamaica Labour Party and for third term and because we love our Prime Minister.
And the
And so
country.
we love the country. We are doing this out of genuine love. And I can't tell a person how to run his life, but I can encourage us to be mindful that we are selling the brand Jamaica and what government is doing currently now. And when we're on the life, we should stay focused on the growth of Jamaica and the positivity of what Andrew Holness and this administration is doing. And so I can't, even if we're in a group and we even mention it, what do you mean? I'm going to chat, I'm going to do what I'm going to do regardless. So all I can do is pretty much, when I'm at Chuck and he asks me to help host, I can kind of structure it to having a positive conversation. And my life, I do the same way. Go ahead, Joshua, sorry.
Okay,
That's alright. Alright. If I've listened to us and those are good ideas. But in addition to that, if every person normally come on these lives be friends with each other, then when they do a new video, you will see it.
Yes, exactly, Joshua. My point I just said.
So apart and in addition to videos, yes, in addition to videos, when we're having discussions, where I differ slightly from Foresight, whilst I agree with the intention, we don't have to have a format. What is important is content. What I mean by that, so in other words, let's say today we say we're going to be discussing about health. We don't have to start everybody has to start at clinics and then go to hospital and then go to equipment that were bought. No, what is important is that all of that information is included in clinics, hospital, and the equipment afterwards and the jobs related.
I'm just talking maybe farmer. I wasn't talking about like when I say farmer, somebody might be able to be a concept can develop a concept that will be more catchy, that will be more eye-catching, that will more be a more attention-grabbing content, right? And that person could create a video.
No, man. No. I have moved away from video.
Whether video or whatever.
No, I have moved away from video. I'm talking about the live presentation. Right? I am saying that I agree with the video aspect because it must be a part of our thrust. right? And the other areas that you mentioned. But I'm also saying, as part of the live, we can look on and we say, okay, these are some of the issues which are out there which must be discussed. Take, for instance, when the PNP comes up with a live, we have to after all the a phone was ringing a while ago, said disturb me, so I said, oh fuck. We all have to determine within ourselves. We all have to determine that within ourselves that for that week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, however long it takes to beat back that lie, that we're all going to go out there, not just one lie, but every single lie we're going to go out there and beat it back. This thing with Lawrence Rowe, it shouldn't be one JLP that's going out there and showing up the PNP for what they are, that they're a criminal organization, right?
Exactly. We should have an understanding among ourselves to give it and beat it.
That's the point. That's what I just said a while ago. Right?
Exactly. Yes,
right?
That's
in addition to that, this argument about PNP being for the poor, that's easily debunked because the so-called 21 family that the PNP like to speak of, the Matalons are a part of that 21 family, right? And who is Mark holding greater support? A Matalan. Eh? Lisa Hannah, the name alone rings a bell, right? Hannah is from the Middle Eastern in terms of ethnicity, right? And her husband is a billionaire, right? So when the people come out and talk about a party of the poor, we need to just look at who makes up their party, right? Apart from Drake, right? Who is one of the few, and Lawrence, them to go, right? When you look at who the PNP handpicked to serve in their party, or to be a part of their party, it's always lawyers and doctors and people with high name up there. So who's more for the poor?
Yeah, but yes, and I understand that, but it's not a challenge. And,
no, so what I'm saying is that this is what we need to put out there. I'm not talking about you and I having that understanding. I'm saying that when we are doing our presentation, we need to communicate it across the board and say, hey, let's have a discussion. We can set up a Zoom link and we have a discussion and we say, hey guys, this is how you beat back against an argument like that, right? And if you can't do it, on this day when you're going out, you will grab somebody who will keep it, an Angel, a Chops, a Chuck, and a Lashika, a Philippians, even though Philippians, when I hit the car, she can go off, but right? Very Philippians, but these people who are better able to articulate that, Horace Bayer, you know, HR Guru, these people who can go out there and push back against that. So if you can't do it yourself, when you're doing your live, you go out and grab the person and say, hey, I'm going to have a live. I want you on my live later at about 3 o'clock. Can you make it? Right? So we have somebody who is...
Anytime we successfully debunk that notion, Joshua, it's a significant week again. I'm telling you, man.
Well, it's not just that alone. It's a number of things. No, it's a continual playbook of lies, right? And what we have to do is to learn how to dismantle lies, chop off its legs so that we can understand, right? And once we learn to do that, right? Having said that, though, this guy that just came up named Mark, I went on his page while he was talking, and though he said he was a neutral, there was nothing there supporting the JLP, but everything on his page supported the PNP. So the man is a straight PNP. In fact, right? No, I'm telling you what I saw on his page. So that's another strategy that the PNP uses to claim non-allegiance to any particular side, right? And that is why I like to research them. On my other page, when they used to send me follow requests, before I accept it, I check them out first.
Yeah. So Joshua, guys, would you like to hear? I wanted to play this. Actually, the Prime Minister spoke today, Chris Sufton spoke today, but I just want to play a little piece of what it is, actually, the jobs, the students, and the opening of it. It was a job. here, but it was more about students, reformers, and income scholarship. And so I have the whole thing. I want to play this for the ladies so if you watch it in the offering. Because they would have launched the American with Memorial College last year. Guys, mute the line. There is the health sector and need for certificates. So for most persons, when they think health, they think medicine and nursing. But that is just many professions. Because even within medicine, there are many branches. And so because of the need to be able to have persons to staff the health sector at all levels, we launched the scholarship. And then when we thought about it further, we decided that we needed to reach a part of people that are going to be moving in the world of work. We look to the schools. And it is our belief that students, once they've completed 5th and 6th form and are entering university, they don't necessarily know right away what to do. And so we give them, bright students who do the sciences, especially to pursue degrees that get them employed, don't place them into a profession. And so we decided that we were going to. Are you guys hearing it? Are you guys hearing it? Okay. Okay. Show the students now where they can be in a profession in health. And so we targeted students from 3rd form because that is where they start now to choose that's right, which subjects to study and so on. So if they know what they need for a particular career, then they can chart their course in that direction.
Yeah, Ms. Smith, in terms of some of the areas that you know have a vacancies in, tell me those.
All right, so of course medicine, of course nursing, but then there is a critical area called biomedical engineering, where right now we get more than 90% of our biomedical staff from Cuba. But we are not producing. Thank God the University of the West Indies started a program in biomedical engineering. And so
Why is filing your taxes with Free Tax USA different? Well, for starters, our premium federal tax returns are free for everyone, no matter what. With a free offer like this, people often ask, so how do you make money? While our federal return is always free, we make money from our optional paid services, like our state tax return, which is just $20. Next, you may be asking, is Free Tax USA safe? Yes, we always keep your information encrypted, private, and secure. As an authorized e-file provider, we've securely filed over 60 million tax returns directly with the IRS. Finally, you need to be sure you apply taxes to be done right. We guarantee it. All of our calculations are guaranteed accurate. We also guarantee you get your biggest possible refund. Trying something different this year could save you $100 or more on your tax filing. Making the switch is easy. Try Free Tax USA today.
Really helpful, and it's definitely allowed me to improve my size well enough to recommend the singer, even just for
oh, guys, sorry. Sorry. Dr. Barrington went for scholarships, would have gotten scholarships to pursue biomedical engineering. And of course, so in the paramedics groups as well, where you have like the physiotherapists and the radiographers, there are shortages in that area as well. Midwifery.
shortages in midwifery, and incidentally, people wouldn't know, some persons wouldn't know that midwifery is a career all by itself. You can go into nursing separate from nursing. So, and then persons who know nursing and want to advance further in the profession, they need to do midwifery. So, for the entry, you do a 4-year degree. If you're already a registered nurse, there is a post-basic program that you can pursue at the University of the West Indies and at the University of Technology as well. So those persons end up having 2 licenses, one as a midwife and one as a nurse. And then the midwife is registered as well by the Nursing Council of Jamaica.
And for today, yes, someone who may be listening and may have an interest in one of these areas, what do they need to work with?
Okay, so for the employment fair, all they need to work with is their resume. So we encourage them to, if they didn't see this Sunday Gleaner where all the vacancies were advertised, they could go on the Ministry of Health website. Or the Sunday Observer, thank you. They can go on the ministry's website as well, and they will see there are jobs in all areas, or most areas. And incidentally, the advertisements are for the entire health sector. So there are ads there from the Western Regional Health Authority, which is St. James and Over Westmoreland side, from Southern Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, from the Northeast, St. Anne, St. Mary and Portland, and from the Southeast, St. Thomas, Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine. All regions have advertised jobs and the Ministry of Health office as well. So it's 100 vacancies and more. And more, yes. So most of them are in the technical areas though.
Yes.
We have some in administration, so in customer service. We have positions at the director's level. We have many positions that require persons to be social workers. And so there is quite a bit on offering in the National Council on Drug Abuse. They have advertised as well. So persons just need to go.
The reality of what you're saying is that these vacancies are open. You have the budget in place to pay the people so long as they make the cut tomorrow.
All right, so I don't know so much about the budget part, but to the extent that the positions are advertised, then there must be a budget for them.
Exactly.
What we do today is a screening to determine a person's qualification for the positions that they are applying for. Once they meet qualification, they are channeled to where the job is, and the region or the Ministry of Health will get in touch with them and to make arrangements for them to be interviewed.
Okay. And I noticed scores, hundreds of high school students are here.
Oh yes, I'm happy to see them.
Yeah, those are the ones they're targeting.
Those are the ones we're targeting. This career is for them. And I really hope that they move through, ask questions, and just learn and make good choices.
Thank you very much. Sonia Smith, she is the Principal Director of Corporate Services in the Ministry of Health. Thank you so much, Smith.
Yes, guys. I hope you guys hear that quite well. Joshua? You guys hear me?
I heard it.
And so, also, guys, the Prime Minister spoke and Dr. Kristen Tufton spoke as well. Yeah, and so if you guys want to hear that, I can also play it. But I wanted to just show you what happened in Jamaica today. But that's not been highlighted. That has not been highlighted. I heard nobody spoke about it. Did nobody knew about this? Nathaniel, just you come up here. Breaking news box. Did anybody knew about this?
Didn't know the date. I know it was coming after the date. So here's what I'm going to do.
I knew about it and I want to know.
And if you have more than one platform on and nobody can stream them. Nathaniel, it's 5 minutes that last night this to the stop exchange nobody streaming. This morning then do part 2. It has so many streaming. Why? It has stream, but you have to prepare it properly. It has stream. You see, it's a difficult situation to balance, situation. Foresight, I said earlier, messaging have to be right. This is something. Kenya. Said this is the next election. Those not a be Jamaica. Populist. Angel.
I don't know. Let me take it off. Like, is still hearing an echo?
No. You know, so foresight, so we have to get the messaging right.
Hold on. Before you go there, I understand what Nathaniel is saying. When Hannah beat, stream it. When Mix Up a go on, we go on YouTube or we run it from YouTube to TikTok, we stream it. I understand what Nathaniel is saying. Because while I was at work today, I opened TikTok, and while I was scrolling through, I saw a PNP lady named Kerry Ranger, and she was streaming Mark Golden. I don't know where he was, coming out and care and people, and I was watching. And the lady left from 40 people to 300 to 400 people, 500 people over there. And so I understand what Nathaniel is saying, guys. Labor rights, if you not go somewhere and something good is happening, take out on a phone. I said it last night, take out on a phone and record. Open in a live and record. You don't have to be a professional to do that. You're just a citizen who love your prime minister, love your country, and patriotic about what's happening. Open your phone, open your camera, and stream.
That's right.
That is what Nathaniel is saying.
Yes. Look at it. If PNP didn't run it, all on that say the country for the recession. And imagine that it has to have a big volume that everybody from overseas coming and talking about this. And it comes to the economy. And not one the PNP platform, 50 people here. That is not good.
Protecting JA and Winston there. Winston already was getting a long time there, man. Make it matter. Protect him.
I mean, Nathaniel, right, I think one of the things we catch, the girl is supporters sometimes. Everybody,
Josh.
everybody always that work. Because even black people, sometimes I work black people in the street, I do live, A morning time, Dujan gets up early and he then have to rush off to work. So, JLP supporters really at work, but they are those who are out here. Like, info media, sometimes you get a chance to come on the road. So they are those who are out here who can stream live. But then again, we have to be too disheartened for the stream live. Because, like me, never cut them 2 videos tonight and premiere them. Because the conversation with the stock exchange was yesterday evening, where everybody come down from all over region and my work just to come participate in this conference, and that is significant. The thing today up at US, the job fair Ministry of Health, where they have 600 odd positions open, where it was a record turnout, look like about 2,000, 3,000 people show up. And that is significant. So the speech is from the Minister of Health and the Prime Minister. May I go put them out here. But immediately earlier, the conversation with Foresight and Angela. And Angel, sorry. Foresight, I said the same thing where me I said too. We have to forward nobody has the thing. We have to find a coordinated way where we stay at message and we just push things out there so the algorithm can put up and
pushing it. Because we have to understand the PNP bloggers, what PNP tell me, say every week they must call HQ or HQ call them and give them a list. So they must start on that way. And then see and message. If you don't want to see, you go for 10 different lives. And the same thing them a discuss. The same thing them a discuss because they get them list. And that them a work on it. That them a work on it. Right through the week that them a work with. And you know, but everybody has a right. It's just that really start it out yet if get it streamlined so we can work it through. I don't know, but you know, I mean, Nathaniel.
Yo,
You're the right
people, I'm not cut over box. You know what say people, you know what say PNP never campaign for what them can do or what them do in the past. Them always campaign for the Prime Minister, them.
We know
they campaign for Eddie Siago, they campaign for Bruce Golding, they campaign for Andrew Golding. That's not campaign for where they're going to do people.
Alright, principal come back again. Principal come back again. But I realize that we are in conversation about we don't want to be talking about what they do. Again, you know, we are the parties in power. It's like who's back on that loud? Guys, if you're not talking, it's like a criminal case or just a case overall. The defendant and the plaintiff who has to move this case. We are the one that is in power. They are running on nothing because they have nothing to run on. And so our argument don't yes make sense sometimes it's all unified argument, but we have so many things to tell the world. It doesn't have to be unified because there's so much things that the history of things that alone would take weeks to talk about. Things alone, one of our bloggers can look at things that alone. And to be honest, guys, all of the labor rights departments, the amount of achievements that Andrew Wallace and the Jamaica Labour Party has done for the 8 years. You believe that we would be running? We could keep up. And so there's no comparison with the conversation of what the PNP have about their lives and what we talk about. They have nothing to talk about. They're talking misinformation and lies and stories. And when we come in our life, we have facts and we are now the parties in power. We are running with achievements. We have achievements to talk about. So I understand. I'm not saying that you guys are wrong. I'm saying what I'm saying is, most of the time, like I said, when I'm sleeping, some of you guys are up. And so, the PNP, half of them don't have no job because them are looking at them. It is 9 o'clock, and I've been at work 7 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock in the night, and I've been at work, reach at work this morning, 6:45, and I'm just clocked out. It says I got 13 hours and 40 minutes. I just clocked out of my job. I literally worked 14 hours almost today. 14 hours I would say I worked today. From 7 o'clock until just now. And so I'm saying, half of the PNP them don't work. So, no wrong with what you guys are saying, but if it don't happen, we still have something that we can run on. Come up with the message, and the message is positive.
What I'm going to easy in this, brother. Angel, we don't know if you have misunderstand what we have said. We're not compare with the PNP, because there's no comparison. The comparison we made, Forsyth and I, we made earlier. In media, it is repetition of a story that made the story set. So we just compare the tactic where they use Them a repeat the lie so often that the lie sink in. So we just have to repeat the achievements, as you said, enough and often enough, but have a coordinated way while we repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, so that it can sink in too. So we not compare with them crap, because them not nothing to present.
Okay.
For them thing empty. But the repetition, if you turn on your TV, you know, and you see KFC advertising, you know, if you watch one program for 45 minutes, KFC advertising for 20 times. And the repetition make your members say you miss KFC taste.
Exactly.
And so even one day the first time.
And some people, another thing, Angel, it's not a suggestion to stop what we are doing. It's just a way of fine-tuning what we are doing to make it more effective.
Yeah. So first side, can I give you, but first side, look at it this way. When I came out the other day with the video that I made at the same time and popcorn there, plus no other JLP. So based on what you're saying, let's see if Angel put out this video and it's going viral. Let's all make a video, have a conversation, have a discussion on it then. Because when your video is going viral, don't time.
No, Angel, we don't have to all make a video. Not everybody have the time, and it's not everybody have that skill to make a video. We don't have to all make a video. If you make a video, that video can be made available to everybody. I see your video, I really.
Yeah, but it's available, right? So I don't understand what you mean. It is available for everybody.
Without understanding, right? Or we agree upon ourselves that, oh, this is a video. It's different from when you just put it out and select up to anybody to just repost it if you want. No, if you have I'm not saying that you can force anybody to do it, but it's still different if you have like, oh, the Angel made this video, you have a thing to hear that video is post send to that group, that video now comes available to everybody to post. Like you would say, alright, let's all post this. That's all. That's a message like that. That's video post. If 20 vloggers have that on when people are scroll on TikTok and every page and
I thought that was applied though, darling. Labor rights, I thought that was applied.
It has more effect. No, because you say that just an video. So what me and protect?
No. When I say in medical field, if I get an emergency and the person cannot speak, cannot consent to be treated, there's two different types of consent. Alright? And so implied means if you can't say yes or no, it's just to be appeased by judge that I treat him. So when I said that a while ago, I'm saying that to say, your sister make a video. I thought it was implied that, yeah, she make a video. 20 of us that was gonna repost it. We don't have
but you're leaving it up chance and not a collective agreement. That's what we're saying. It's fine. I'm not saying replace what we're doing. I'm just saying it will be more effective if we have a more coordinated approach. And I understand protecting James to be saying the same thing, right? We'll get more out of the videos. Because as I said, repetition by many different persons is what makes a video go viral. If you want something, when a video goes viral enough, right? It's either you see it pop up from different pages, right? Or you see many people that say the same thing.
But first it's happening now. I understand it is happening now. I have so many people that same thing I'm telling you about. If and most of them is not labor rights that are associated on the platform, it's just people. And it's not only 24 hours, it's at 12,000, 15,000. It's happening.
That video goes viral, not only by you, I see many people. So I'm not talking about that particular video. So take that video out now. We're just talking about overall, anything we want to make viral. If we have a more structured and a more coordinated approach, we can make it viral. If we work together. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I like that. I like that work together. I don't like what labor rights fight. I like that work.
If we want,
I want to we said to get a picture right now. One day we sit down and let next man one day alone, we keep buying one day and next man is one by Monday man in the bedroom.
Alright, let me tell you what is happening. You see, if man
Hold on. What Mark said, come here drive the car. Remarks the first side.
Not in here? What?
No, in the comment section. I can't see what it says.
Oh, are you against democracy? But we not pay attention to Marx because we're not going to topic about that. Anyway, what may I say, Angela, right? If Marlon just comes out now, right, and rubbish a statement by the PNP, like when shut down the whole tax on imported items, right? When Marlon Young speaks, DB have to pick it up, Chris Hughes have to pick it up, the Gleaner have to carry, right? Observer have to carry. We as the bloggers are going to repost what he says, right? And you will see all over. So it resonates better, right? Because that's Marlon Young. When you, Joshua, come on a live, like what Joshua nicely break down how the trickling down effect a while ago. But it ends here. Nobody carries it. Unless we record it and we're all going to post it. Then that message now goes much further. Right? And more people hear it. And it influences more persons. And not
But I said that all the time.
if you structure your message, sometimes we are focusing on winning mind and not winning heart. So you have some message can be structured to win heart. From you win the heart, you win the mind.
But first, what you're saying is what I jump on live and say every day. I said you don't have to be a blogger. I said labor rights. Take out your video. Listen, if I'm important on you and I go to Bamboo and see the new medical center as a labor right, I see this all the time on my live. Take out your camera, video, post it, show what is happening in Portland, important on you. If you go somewhere and you see something is happening, you don't have to be a big blogger and a blogger. Just open your camera and post.
And a lot of people post that, like, in all fairness, there's a lot of people who post that. Like,
I'm not saying that they don't. What I'm saying is, just like what you're saying, I agree with you. Video stays in the space of social media forever. A live will only for a moment unless you post recaps of your live. It's only for this moment when we had 100 people or 50 people or how many people we have. So we have to do more videos. And that's why I do more videos than more live. Not only that, but I have a 12 to 12 job. And so I focus more on my videos than more on the live.
So you see, Angel, all of what we are discussing now, it's very important. Everybody's point is important. Now, everybody already has posted. When we get my little time, when we reach home all the night time, we put together. So everybody individually, I go do their own thing. But you know what I suggest foresight? We have a foundation. We are the main blogger, like Chuck Finley. We say black thing, go out with it. We have all the people. Here my suggestion. Them people they always are get beef, and them are people in the space where we trust. So see, as long as them can continue to get a little gift now and then, we have someone in a group already. We're not going to identify one techie who can put videos together, who can cut videos and them things. And what we do now, we're not going to give and the whole of go and give and pay them. We are just give them job that like we are going for the next side. And make them sit down and put the government to change together, make some little videos. And then them send them out of the group to all of we. So because we don't have the time to go sit down and make fancy video and make political communicative video.
exactly. You know,
Don't do it, then they just send it to you all away, and we just start flinging left, right, and center and post it all over the place. Because we need somebody from them. We need somebody from here to we have to understand enough people. We have to understand, we support the government, But you see, because we have good private life and we want to go posting here and there, and we capture this as Angel say, you go to Portland and you capture this and you capture that. Those are fragmented. But if we are going to orchestrate a campaign to make sure say the information out there, we have to go find the people who can really do this thing, like people who are in a technology, we can cut video, we can edit, we can do this and supply this. Hear them from hear them and then hear some 1 minute videos and just send it out to all of we.
And while we are doing little thing now, we have the political communication about it through these videos and of course left, right, and center and make them viral. So we have to put a little strategy together because all of what we are saying has to make sense, but we need to refine it and bring it closer home. Because yes, we support the government and yes, we are doing little thing, but when little thing only go as far as it goes with the information, targeted information together in one little clip and flip it out there, which is what we see the party when the time comes. But we can go and create and soft the space and, get the things. Yeah.
Them do it. And we have something more money behind them. We not have that. We can just use
$10 and $2 where man get gifted, man. We can decide say that we are going to do and just go for a campaign. Man, them take the gift, them find one take and pay. If him say, listen, he might work with $5 grand a day and $10 grand a day, then we just pay and he make 1, 2, 3 video a day. And once he's done with them and release them, he or she, then we just start sending them all over the place, left, right, and center. And next week, yeah, I just said that about.
And the creator can create a video out of the concept or a post or something. I think videos are going to take it much further.
Needs to be in a group. Who in a group already can stay in a group, and we can just participate by, making sure someone can.
But suppose the group have no creators, you need the group to be somebody.
The group to come together, collectively to give them, because that will be the purpose of them. Somebody on this platform with no creators, but can put them together, go find one of them and negotiate a payment and then say, alright, the amount. And then we just put 1 3 4 there. It's not so difficult. But we have to say, so we have to really things different. If everybody can say this, give $1 or $2, we have to even kill it and put it together.
But you know the problem? Protecting the challenge we have. When we discuss these things, what we need commitment. We can't just discuss it because we just say everybody has to meet. But nobody knows say what I can do. All right, I can volunteer to do this. I can volunteer. Nobody does that. So if we know somebody we can be like a content creator who knows the put on.
But Chuck then, Chuck same way. Chuck listen.
No, Chuck step away from
Somebody have to contact Chuck. Make Chuck find the creator. Make Chuck call him contact.
Again, guys, come on. Okay, guys. Seriously. I'm saying great ideas. But first time, great ideas, guys. What I want you guys to do, you guys take up this challenge and see how you guys want it. Because just like you said, labor rights, we have lives, and so to commit, I can't commit myself. So not even a chat in our group with anybody. I can't even commit myself to. I'm so busy, and I'm not gonna lie. Those are great ideas.
I don't mean to say that, Angel. What may I say?
As busy as I am, every one of my videos, some content video go right back. Every single one of my videos are videos that go viral. What I'm saying is, I find time to do them, and most of the time I'm making my videos now. I'm in front of a patient or I'm driving an ambulance. And I'm making my video, my phone, and I'm making the video. And I was telling my friend, if I had time to sit down at home and make videos, I would be killing them straight. But I don't have time. And so, in between patients and patient care, and driving the ambulance or sitting in the back of the ambulance with the patient, I'm on my phone making videos. And I'm saying that to say, if you really truly love Jamaica, and if you really truly love this administration, Andrew Hollis and Jamaica Labour Party, nobody should have to do anything for you to participate in being a content creator for us, or for doing it and sending it out. So if it's a conversation that you guys want to entertain and ask,
Sometimes
I know I can't take that up.
Angel, sometimes you have to reach out to people, and sometimes you have to just reach out. It's like, nothing done. I have wonderful videos out there by people, right? Some wonderful.
And Angel, we can make it very simple. We have the main people them already. When Dushana Dream Live nowadays at 200. These people have the following and the backing to say, guys, want everybody to give $1, this is what it's going towards. I create content, but I am not an expert. There are people out here who are expert in marketing, content creating and marketing. A lot of us don't understand that politics is about marketing. Because if you don't put the right messaging out there, we turn off people, or we don't get no following. And we have to understand that even though we do it only a personal thing because we love Jamaica, sometimes the professional expert, if they put the same thing together, it have a far reach. Because people are experts in content creation to reach people, because it is marketing people. Politics is marketing. You can't take up one dog, put on a green or orange shirt and them and market them, and people vote for them. When the marketing message is done, people vote. So since we have an established group of people already out a long time, and I'm about to feel like Chuck and all them people, all we can do while we are doing one little thing, we just jump on, and we can, when we come for the live like this, when them are having live, we can support the reach out, or them are reach out for the gifting and the donation, and then now somebody who have contact like HR Guru and them people that we know say must know people, them can say alright, them know a content creator, which is very good, and then can hire somebody. If somebody say alright, I want $5 grand a day or $10 a day or $100 to make 3 videos or however they say it. Then you know say if 150 come and we come on a live and $50, $100 that, and when they make it, you know, then they send it to everybody, and then everybody.
And so hold on, I'm not gonna bust no bubble, but I want to move past this. I'm just one step. And how long that's something before. I remember when things that Mr. Misha, a lot of people commit to donate money. I'm saying I want to put past this money thing, because when it comes to money and people saying they're gonna do, I don't really get involved with them sometimes. I'm a person of this. If I'm gonna do something, I just do it. And so nothing wrong with what you guys are saying. I like to say, foresight, reach out to who you believe that would be, you know, somebody who you trust. Just reach out to people. So just reach out to people. That's all we can say. Because when it comes to money, when you start something, you don't really like getting involved with people and money, because money changes people. And yes, somebody might say they're not going to do this today, and they come and do it today, but then it's not a surety they're going to do it tomorrow, the following week, the next week. People will move away from your page because they feel like you're coming on your page for money. Let me tell you, I move away from income, from what is it? Familiar page, because every time I used to go on his page, I would enter in and chat. So he just sent me a papari, and I used to send him money guns and send him gifts. And as I enter, it's always looking for me to do something. And I said, what the hell? And as my neighbor, right, brother, he's not going to the chat. What is this? And so I was called out for gifts, and I didn't like that. Hold on. But I make videos on TikTok, bloggers and beg everywhere. You know, like the begging business. I mean, like asking people to set me up, give them something that, you know, chuck another beat up. So I don't know.
No. We know that, you know. And that is why that is, I don't know if I don't get that from respecting JLP. We are not talking about flaggers level because here what is that if something I just say, right? If a flagger will work based on just gift, and that is going to be consideration, and I'm going to rely on that. That is a total no, right? And my thing is just simply, you know, this is not voluntary, right? You can reward the person. Anybody who wishes to reward a person can reward a person. But that's somebody to do. that, oh, he's becoming, me come out of my pocket already, right? Already for stuff, right? That's Angela, sometimes it's about wait from people, right? If I can do something and do it. But at the same time, I was more focusing on a more coordinated approach. You understand? We are creating not even so much.
Hold on, did you ask for what go on? Come up and tell you what go on. We're just having a simple conversation, guys. It's not crazy. But I want to move past it because I feel like it's been 2 hours. 2 hours in a guy talking about this. We're not really talking about that. When I see a good, you see a second person. Let's see.
Don't think that's too always.
No. It's an important discussion, but I want to talk about what's happening. You know, there's so much more that we can talk about. Chuck wanted to bring back Mark up here, but I don't know.
Yeah, I want to talk about
Oh, no, man. Let's just talk about.
We just have to throw some ideas on we think, just to kind of step up the thing a notch. So with a work with a more coordinated approach towards getting videos out. Here we have agreement of among ourselves, create videos and stuff. That's what we're talking about. Rather than just willy-nilly, everybody just has to do something. But I just streamline the thing. You know, and protecting Jay was saying, if we know if anybody can like create videos or create content really good, we could like, you know, have that person create videos, based on context you come up with, and then other person know what I just make the things resonate a little bit better. Yeah. Because you have some people that the propaganda I reach more ears than the facts. So I'm saying maybe because other we just do one thing, if we have a more coordinated approach to get out the facts and debunk the lies, right? Because that video goes viral when you have many people that post the same thing, right? So but we have enough bloggers, we can make anything go viral. But what we don't have is a working together, like a structured way of working together and a coordinated approach among ourselves. So if we just have an agreement among ourselves and say, yo, let us do this together. This is how we are going to debunk the lie. We are going to put out this, then we'll get more, you know, would have resonate better with the audience. I would have been more effective in our approach.
But like I said, these conversations should be just be amongst whoever you choose to do that with. I want to move past that because there's so much more to talk about.
But you can't take anybody and let them put it out and then people come in. We have done that, you know. We have done.
well,
But why?
let me put it out. I will be a part of it, clear, because no, I've been there, done that, tried that, seen that no work, none of that. So, and to me, I don't think it's a bad thing that everybody's doing their own thing, because everybody have different time, different audience.
No man, we're not saying to replace that thing, we're not saying that's bad thing. What is that thing? It can't be a bad thing. Just to refine and to
No, I'm not to replace, but me I said, refining, but refine to me, refining it. Well, no, but that's me not gonna be a part of it, because I've seen
that's alright. That's
in a work, so yeah.
But
But if family here, you cannot talk about money, that's happening to you.
yeah, because they must say that what they must say is that them and teach them, people start sending them like $1 gift every day, and they will use the money to pay somebody to make the videos. I said, oh no, no money, and me not do it.
No, if anybody take up, well, anybody take up any money thing on their head, like a fool of business, because next thing you have a year, the people chop who do this, who do that,
And we have money now.
yeah.
Money business, yeah, labor right to pay people to do this, and we have big money now.
No, that if you try to get money for the blind, you try to do whatever he wants with that money, that fit that one.
Only
Who get it?
Intel now customer, but just so we are getting back now. We need to go and like say, we need to stop what like say, we have them clean and we can't be dirty like dirty people.
We are
Them are playing dirty. No, listen. No, listen, what may I say? When I say that we get involved in money thing and people are going to criticize them.
Me too.
Let them talk.
It's not
Let them
people
talk.
want to talk, sir.
No, let them talk.
Me talk, let's do me, Goody will not be involved in any money and
Me neither.
Me not support. I put it as a vlogger for Jamaica, don't want anybody,
Don't want
to send any money to send money to me in the interest. They say, oh, Goody is not Goody for Jamaica. But if I pay my life, I use it like this, whatever that is translated to, and whatever I choose to do with that money, I do it. Don't do it in the name of your support, but you can't get Black Labour Party. So if anybody takes up on their head and want to go and give the money because they have Black Labour Party and that person doesn't fulfill your expectations, we want to come on the line and discuss because that's your bird, that's all we are saying. So if Chuck gets this on his life, need money, do not send Chuck any money with the intention of, oh, I am supporting the mechanism for JLP.
I'm not going to make videos
To make videos and
You can't like
do it.
No.
you can't like chop content and film, but you really can't.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Me tell you my background noise.
Right.
What may I tell you
Is a unit trust and equity
But the minute you can get into telling a man who spend money on the company, that's the problem. You can get
Right. Or if person going to come down there, oh, you can't say 100 US because you must have to buy data. If you can't afford data, you not go live.
I wasn't suggesting the one that just give an idea of how these things are working out. So that's nobody got.
But it is working though. You make it sound like it's not working as it is.
No,
Understand.
It's not so rich, it's not
understand. I am not suggesting nobody go ask nobody to know money. I use an example.
Listen, we understand that, but what I'm saying is like what is the guys. I do different in my videos. I do differently in my life. Chuck bring a totally different from what I do. And Chuck videos are totally different from my videos. And Chopper, same thing. His videos are different. Woody life is different. Different. Their videos are different. We have information and we have facts for days, months, and years. Individually, we can do our own thing and we still are doing it and it is going out here. And not wrong with what you guys are saying, but we are doing it on our own. And it's working. It's okay.
I want you to understand, and I want, because I understand what Foresight is saying, because guess what? You want me to tell you something? What Foresight said is discussion that the JLP themselves have. Because if as an army you're going to war, your attack has to be coordinated. Even though if somebody pounds upon the man to the side and the man to the back, they have to defend themselves. So it means individually we are doing one thing, and we are doing one video and we are showcase the party and the progress of Jamaica by ourselves. But I think all what Foresight was suggesting is that since we're a group already and we reason like this everything and every week, we not come together and put a coordinated thing together. Because look at it this way, my reach might be 5,000 people or 4,000 people, whatever my YouTube. It is 1.2 million people who is registered to vote in Jamaica. And everybody consume a different kind of content. But for sure, if it's interesting enough and if it prepare in a way for them to consume, somebody will click on something. So it's not an argument that what we are doing individually is something wrong with it. You know, but I think what Foresight was suggesting, which is what I came on support, because we know there's something we're discussing at the jail. We know right now discussing in the jail is to prepare the ads, them prepare the content, and get it to the vlogger, then we have the reach so that they can keep putting it out there because it have reach. So I'm gonna like
but that's not what we're talking about, guys. That's not what we're talking about.
We're talking about the original. It's like original conversation because I think it gets out of context where people are talking all this stuff. It is not a complicated thing. And we have done this kind of approach that we take every day when we have task force, we carry out missions or different tasks. So it's nothing. It is nothing unusual or nothing.
Alright. I have my task force, and certain labor rights can come from my task force.
I'm not about to say, yeah, but look,
What am I going to tell you about? If I can't get your task force together, I only can work with a content book, the work with that. That's all the writers can come from my task force. I have my task force to work with. I will work as a one band, one sound.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
So nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be.
We don't want to have one big task force with 1,000 people.
guys,
You just
we've
not
been having this conversation for 3 hours. Listen to me now, please. Me not trying to group with nobody. Let me make that clear because I know I have heard one and let me tell you why. But I have heard of incidents where people join group with people. I want to realize how far in your deck. It leaves from just a group now to begging and to all kind of things. And when they get to your phone numbers and they're calling you individually and all kind of things. I don't want that. That is mix up. I don't like mix up. I don't like all that stuff. What I'm doing right now by myself, it works for me and I love doing what I do. If you can find foresight people that works for them, go right ahead, darling. I am not knocking your idea, but this idea doesn't work for me. And so it now gonna work to Chuck either. I just want them to pass this and let's have a different conversation.
Alright, clean green, make you move back. Clean green, yeah.
Clean green, go ahead, darling. I'm changing your mind. You just came up. Go ahead, clean green. Unmute your mic, but if you take your back there, go. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? Okay, I've been listening to you guys. I've always wanted that what we can coordinate. But you know, really actually coordinating and not really coordinating. It's like if you have a team. If you have a team and each person have certain strengths and that person decide to do his or her 100%, whatever that 100% like. It all goes to create a good enough. And like for instance, since I found out the power of reposting sometime about September last year, when we look at system, I repost every flipping thing.
I see.
And so therefore, and maybe that's what I can do best. So okay, I'm doing what I'm doing best. Each person I'm doing what they can do best. Yeah, no, people need to see they can do and so therefore,
No, I was saying, the argument was that some people are concerned about the propaganda of far and wide, and we have to be, like sometimes it's very challenging for us to shut it down with the truth. And some people are saying that if we tell more, and I'm saying, well, the facts can tell with a more coordinated approach. That's how conversation came up. So if we want to shut down propaganda,
that's true,
right? With a more coordinated approach, right? We would be more effective in shutting this down. But when you have,
so you don't believe,
hold on, just my land, right? Because I listen to everybody. When you have one person over here, let's say something, right? Or debunk a lie or whatever, and the next person go to them one thing over the rest. And probably some people might repost it, some might not repost it, some might just scroll past it and whatever. We had agreement among ourselves. So the PNP came on to this side, right? Let us have a coordinated approach as to how we're going to shut it down. And we have agreement among ourselves. So this is the approach we're going to take. And then you have the big bloggers them inside, right? And participate in spreading the message, telling it out, posting it and all of that. Of course it will have been more effective. Of course that pushing out. Of course, let me get a look of why. See, okay, use a word about big brother. Other persons don't like hear that word. Because some persons, people with more power, they're going to say, no, listen, man, wait, understand everything. They're going to say, what makes that person get more big brother than I remember, and this is why reconstruct how I approach on social media. One night I came on a live and I
They were doing some wild things, and I just made a comment to the life. You know when Liberal tell me, would you go away and look what you want control life? These are people who are just coming into the space and not understand the space. You don't understand the space now. Remember, I come out and I said, oh, but I was what? Well, I know, sometimes I don't hear the dynamics of why I say some people I do not God need and some people just do one thing. You don't understand this. If I make a YouTube list, how we're going to score it. If I go on a live and I Nathaniel, and I say Nathaniel jump, Nathaniel is not going to ask why did you say jump. Nathaniel is going to jump. Okay. Yes. But if I do that, some people, they go and call and they call and they talk. They want like to share the book, they do not understand the dynamics. And I think, yes.
Understand all of that.
One of what I am telling man, and all know, if I make a live to my live on Saturday, everybody will see, and I post it on YouTube. A labourer will tell me, you can't sit and watch 2 hours. But you know what? A labourer will go over Dre for 5 hours and sit down and watch and share and come tell them about everything what Dre said. But people will not sit down and watch YouTube. It is all your content, you know. You watch the YouTube, you share the YouTube. The labourer spread PNP more than how PNP spread labourer. I want you to tell them they get upset. Sure, goody.
I don't know that.
That's why I leave people.
Goody, actually, I thought goody.
Idea. Let me set up to you, buddy. All of them rough. One of the things we make mistakes, we have to have something perfect for it to be executed. You're going to have the people that participate. We're not going to always get everybody. When you talk, I just not think so we're going to get everybody to comply with it. You say you have your own team, which is a good thing. I know everybody depends on it. You even said that blatantly say you don't want everybody to it. Right? When you have to get no, one on sorry, but right? When we are protecting JR, so this idea. I don't think we are feel that everybody are going to be a part of that team, or everybody are going to have people execute things where they say, no, the company will come, right? This is a thing. You who know one part of it is your choice thing. When it participants come and farm and express their willingness to be a part of the mission, and you work with those who work with you. You all of them.
That's why I'm giving you the charge. You take that charge for a side. You take that charge.
That's why I go back to the original and say, only argument come, because it's not like I'm not saying anything to talk about what to do. But I'm just saying, I was just answering the question, right? You said that is an approach that will be more effective. If we were to raise the point of how sometimes they have challenges in shutting down the property and that the life of the telling. And I'm saying because a lot of the times what they attempt to is not a coordinated attempt to do it. That was just, that's what and then the suggestion came out.
But one time, even when we have a coordinated something,
when the Angel, when the Morgan, and all the media out is carried. Right? It's more and it's more effective in shutting it down, like it has been doing in recent times. And I'm saying we can achieve the same things if we were in that coordinated fashion. All of us, everybody here feels that channel. Right? If Chuck put something and a Chuck alone post it, it's not effective. But then our
first side, you're gonna shut you down now. Because when you just say I'm gonna shut you down, you see what you just said? See the video I made? A lot of people didn't know that Daytime Campbell made that speedy until when took it from Nationwide. Somebody news. How would that? Read mute, please. A lot of people did that here. A lot of people did that here. Oh, a lot of people did it here.
Not here, I was muted.
Okay, a lot of people didn't hear that speech from Data Campbell until when I put it in my video and send it back out there. Same thing with Marlon. A lot of times, Marlon go on nationwide and make these things and all these different radio stations. It is done for the deal. It's we the bloggers who go and find it in the nationwide post or the nationwide rebroadcast and crop that and make videos and put them out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We do that. It's
Yeah,
not
no, I'm saying to you, in the same text, I'm not saying it's not happening voluntarily.
So
That's
why should it be coordinated? I'm doing it, you do it, you do it.
No, hold on, no. We are doing. Hold on, no. I made an example. I give the example of Marlon Young because I know with a Marlon Young that we will voluntarily go and do that. But when you do it, because nobody not voluntarily do that again, Jen.
You talk about Marlon. Marlon Morgan. You talk about the Marlon when he make.
What did I say?
I'm talking about Marlon Morgan.
I'm Marlon Morgan. I'm talking about you. When I give you the example of Marlon Morgan, sorry, Morgan, right? When Marlon Morgan does that, because we voluntarily then go on and pick it off a clip and send it all over the place. I was just using that to describe that that's the kind of effect that we want. But while it is going to be voluntary and organically when a Marlon Young tweet, right? Marlon Morgan tweet, right? It's not going to be the same without a coordinated approach when somebody or a blogger does it. You understand? Because
look, we just smart here, but we want to cut this. We want to cut it short.
Yeah, we would require the same effect where Marlon Young would have get voluntary. But when it comes to one, we would have require more coordination. But it's fine. We can move on to a different topic now because I guess it's just a suggestion, response to a concern that was raised. It wasn't meant to be a long discussion here where I say you have it. It was just meant to be a response in terms of a suggestion as to how.
I'm just still traveling for side. I do things out of my own business, right? And even yesterday, I realized that, and everybody said they're really much, you know, because I am young in this and I'm new in this, and I realize that sometimes it's the same people that must say green and
The long that on this, I know me on the road, I know one side on the road for the time, and I'm playing a master from yesterday, right now, from YouTube right now. Good something. When I'm going to say, you know, put it on nice and where you can look for a pipe too, and this one, you know, but
Yes. Things eventually show that official video. You understand? To give us this traction. You understand? We don't really like that. But I don't talk so much for peace and bits and peace. We don't like that. But it's a whole little song. But things that we show the official video. And then again, the Roma and look for rise back the song there. Where we come from, we love that. No, yes. It's not a constant, you know what I mean? It's not a big so different, but you know what I mean? If one of them stand the way, when they don't want to do it, they say, you know, and that's the name of it, you know? It's not one of them stand like a white thing. We get the thumbs down, you know?
Now one are here to take but it's very special. There's a night vibe, a night with a mess, easy, relax. But I don't think the music slow down yet. That's something that really take traction. The music kind of still put it more up. So if you slow down so far and you're not really getting special, no special bar, no special right now. So that's how it's a good issue. That's how it is. So this is the next song, that's how we're going to play it. But we have to go to the great
he got some son, right? Then brother got some son. And people will have said they don't give money. So I didn't say the answer and everyone decided that's alright. So the West was one. I think that one went up in this way. Yeah, it's going to talk in next year. And the competition and the shows creativity. And this song, it's like the song this one in the world, right? It's I'm saying, you know, get interesting dance and oh, dance and say that Sean's they are listening to song and respond again. They can respond to that I was the recipient of Sean's response to the answer. It's even alright, said that Sean's in terms of saying Sean's they know the thing going on. Yeah, they will adapt silence for them. Go and come across with it. But actually, you know, because cross. Then also say Sean started to again. So those stories are to irrespective of how we pay the process. It never end up one place, and that is never got this bars and record. Where Sean started to go. So we just want to get some perspective on that. Since we have to protect the she respects the right necessarily. So police so but you know, they're not so Topics shielding, like you said, even like Shaka or whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, if they want to of course, never talk about it. So, they better start with that vision. You get what I'm saying? That they have been every night and being other parties. I want to them. And this is the conversation that we have to hold. And on look at things, you get what I'm saying? So, and let's be with them. We have a talk about the style of the activities. As long as we see them as they go to management, we don't know if they want to go to the next one. Let's see that. Just like those styles, they will give us. They will give us style and whatever. Then I stop this song.
Yes, but we don't want to. This is so big. Post or you know, really. I'm never know somebody that's in the name of Foxy Brown. We can be and them about that. So you tell me the whole history about that. Give me the whole of Polo. I'm saying, no, we never know anything about that. Yes. Yeah,
our situation. Right now, we go to Boxing Grade. I go to Boxing Grade. Boxing Grade definitely is doing some things behind the scenes. And